Hello, gamers. Welcome in, Prevains. Welcome in, Ryan. Thank you for the gift. Alrighty. So, I mentioned it in the Discord. I'm unsure as to the reason. Still a bit ill. Thank you for the follow, Zorg. So, this will once again be a little bit of a shorter stream. But I plan on explaining what I intend to do, because I do know that I believe at around 6:30 EST on the 11th is when the dev livestream starts. My thinking is I'm probably not going to watch it live, and I'm instead going to just pull up the video that it turns into when I start stream at the normal time that I start it. And then I will sit there and watch it with you guys, and I'll keep a little, like, notepad or, like, a little, like, Google Doc or something, where I can take my little notes that I do for the video. I can cross-reference it with anything important you guys might have, and then we can talk about what we think about the changes. Whatever changes that might happen, whatever new teased content there will be, anything like that. And thank you, Check Cactus, for the follow. Welcome it. But yeah, so that's my general idea for this. Video for content, and then tear down and rebuild the entire factory for efficiency. Funnily enough, that is like what I do. Whenever new factory stuff comes out, I just rip everything down and then build it again. Even though realistically, it probably doesn't matter. I could probably just leave it alone and then just only add new things and be fine, but I don't know. I like when it all looks updated or fancy or whatever. Dan, the first person who said your display name correctly. I mean, I know the Czech Republic, so I just assumed that that was how it was supposed to be pronounced. And then cactus is cactus. Do I receive more gifts? Nice. Holy credits. Okay, maybe I need to chill out a little bit. Look at this, by the way. It's days later. Luckily, I have made none of them. I still have 4 of these left. Okay, cool. I still didn't make this one.
Coffee break, Inman? I can whip up a fresh pot for you.
Yes. Blue 7. It's crazy. And thank you for the follow, Star Killer 115. I can give you more if you need them. No, I don't need them. I don't need any more. No more are needed. Welcome in, Tektura. Love all the waves. Oh, let's go. These are so nice, by the way. 99% off Arsenal tickets. No, I got you. Okay, bro. Okay. Dumping all this stuff onto me. All right. I made a video on the day that I literally I shared my, or I told a lot of people, hey, my UID's in the Discord. And then I go to check my clue exchange, and I had already made like 3 of them, so I already had too many clue 7s. I sent them all out right after. And keep in mind, I do this every day, if I can help it. Like, I do this literally every day. So, imagine my surprise when I send out all of the ones that I had made. I'm still actively streaming. I come back, and I've got like 5 more in here that people gave me. It's like, okay, cool, I guess. What's an easy way to make Zhirnite components, or how are they named, after a rival to Wuling? When I think of Zhirnite components, are you talking about for armor? Like for your gear, like this? Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's what you're talking about, because that's what this is here. So, yes, okay. Once you, now, when you say after a rival to Wuling, first, play the main story until you unlock Zhirnite. I do not remember if you have to specifically unlock enough of the story to access the AIC stuff, but if you do, then just play through until that point. Once you, let's see, let me get something here. No, not, this is for, yeah, wooling. Okay. Because I'm trying to remember. The main things you need, you don't actually need like a ton of anything, so I'm pretty sure you should be fine. Yeah, once you're able to use a Zirnite Forge, you've already unlocked the production. Okay, then I'm gonna just show you what mine looks like. That sounds like a much better way to go about it. So my setup looks like this. If you've already unlocked Zirnite production and you already can craft things, then this will be more helpful than me trying to explain, you know, how to unlock it. Oh yes, also I have a little teaser for the 1.2 stream that they put out on Twitter that I can show you guys if you haven't looked at it yet. But here is mine. I have it off at the moment to save some Zirnite energy. Thank you for the follow over on the Purple Labs org. But okay, so here's mine personally. Now for you, you would remove one of the Zirnite lines, and then you'd remove the Cuprium part line. But realistically, if you're fine with a slightly slower output in exchange for taking up a little less space, you can actually use one refining unit to do both parts of Packed Origo Crust. And the reason for this is that you can put it in on this end, it'll refine it once, and then you can put it back out, and by using a converger, it'll just alternate, which it does. That way you can just continue pushing it forward. And then, naturally, while that is happening, you are, you know, you're balling. If not, then just set up 2 refining units, have a grinding unit put out dense originium powder into 1 refining unit that then gets refined again. Then it goes into the gearing unit. So, then once the Packed Origo Crust and the Zirnite are both in one of these gearing units, it makes Zirnite components. What game is this? This is Arknights Endfield. It's like a gacha factory sim light game. It's got some action combat as well, but it's... I give up. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, so refresh again. Refresh again. More Arsenal tickets. This is wild. Too complicated. I go MC, thank you. Well, I built just the carbon production line. It takes so much power because of the production. You do probably want, if you're worried about power, of buck flowers and sandleaf. Okay, to save a little bit of power on your carbon production, set up one of these. So this is, the wooling plants turn into 2 plants per seed. And then each of the 2 plants per seed turns into 2 carbon. So you end up making way more carbon by having this kind of setup with any wooling plant. But I personally, I use Xingqiao. All you need to do is have a little bit of water pumping into it. Once you have a little bit of water pumping into it, then you're golden. You can make enough carbon. The sand leaf, of course, is something that you can't replace. But for buck flowers, at least, that should make it easier. You see, the carbonator connects to the router. The router connects to the flambulator. Or flambulator. Yeah, I'm not a huge like factory sim gamer, except in games that you're not supposed to build factory sim stuff, which is kind of funny. Or games where it's like kind of like a lighter component. I haven't really played any of the true factory sims, I don't think. I've only done it in stuff like Don't Starve Together, Minecraft, Oxygen not included, obviously, and Arknights Endfield. So I can connect the water to planters. Is that unlocked by research? No, it's automatic. So when you put down a planter, when you craft a new planter and put it down, not from a blueprint or something, you'll notice it's automatically got water on in Wuling. It's just an automatic factor of the environment, basically. Certain other machines are also like that. I think the refining unit is the same. But maybe the refining unit is only like that after you unlock Cuprium. I don't remember. But yeah, so that is the carbon. And then of course, because of this, since I've got like this consistent bit here, this one planter is setting up the carbon powder for both grinding units that are then of course refined into this Forge of the Sky. Wait, so what does the water do? It grows the plants. It's just a requirement for the plants to grow. If it doesn't have water, the plants don't grow. It doesn't do anything extra, it just enables the plants, and because water doesn't cost power, you will use less power. Because you have less machines, even though it requires water. Does that make sense? So the water's a little bit of extra work, but realistically, like, it's not gonna do much to mess with your setup or anything. The sand leaf, there's no way to get around it, unfortunately. It will have whatever its stuff is. It'll require the full setup. The plants require constant waterboarding in order to prosper. This is true. Oh, so the water is required, and it won't grow unless it has water. Yes. It will, literally, if I unhook this pipe with the water, this machine stops working once it runs out of the water already stored in it. It just completely stops working. Some plants don't require water. The ones in Wuling do. Which makes sense based on the environment. Free to play plus luck issue. This pain feels kind of good. Well, in a sense, I mean, if you had the same luck issues in other games, you'd technically be better off in this one. Laboul. Can I ask how many Arsenal tickets you have? Sure. I actually just got 40 new ones from the credit store. But in terms of Arsenal tickets right now, I think, let's see, 280. Nothing crazy. None of those are from pulling characters, by the way. None of the 280. Never sleep on the credit store. You unironically get more Arsenal tickets from there than you get from random pulling. Oh, did you get any signature weapons? I've gotten several signature weapons. So, as far as signature weapons for characters I use, I have Yvonne's signature weapon.
Oh, looky here.
I have Gilberta's signature weapon.
This messenger got a special letter for you.
Ardelia's everyone gets, but I think I
Looking for
accidentally
me?
got it another time as well.
You finally remember something?
Lavatane's signature weapon.
Get into
Wolfguard's signature. Let me think. I don't think there's any other 6-star signatures for characters I use. I heard that I think Jet is Ioana's signature, but I don't use her, so I don't know 100%. But yeah, I've got a few signatures. No like copies for them though. Except for I think I accidentally got a copy of Clanable for Wolfguards. You have a lot. Yes. I was quite lucky when I started the game with signature weapon pulls. Lavatane's I think only took me 70 pulls on her banner to get. Like the Arsenal ticket's worth of 70 or 80 pulls. It took me longer to get the weapon than the character though. I got her really, really fast. Wait, is 1.2 out? No, there's a new teaser for it though. I don't know if it'll show properly. Wait, your factory turned red? Yes, that's intentional. So here, I'll show it real quick to explain, since it might look a little odd or weird. I basically have my power constantly going up and down, the battery charge. so that batteries are not like, just so that they last longer, basically. So when I have a thermal bank here, and it's just a whole line, there's one converger right there that doesn't really do much, but there's one converger, and then a bunch of splitters, and more convergers. This is all built to make it so that it takes a much longer time for the thermal bank to get a battery. Oh, this pro level stuff? I didn't really learn any of the math or anything behind it. I made a short on it, a little mini video guide that if you find it, it'll probably help. But this there's like a website you can legitimately just look up and put in your power needs and what kinds of batteries you're using, and then you're golden. Been content deprived for too long? What do you mean for too long? Didn't we get new content like 3 weeks ago? I feel like this is pretty normal. That's not including any events that have come out, which there have been some fun little event things. Speaking of which, that is unfortunate. I missed an event. Is what it is. What have I just witnessed? Sticks, is that for power? Yes, this is for power. I finished the patches in 1 hour, JK 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's not a super long patch. I heard this 1.2 might be longer. Speaking of which, oh, there it is. Here, I'm gonna save this as an image. Pumpkin's going absolutely insane. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna save this as an image, and I'm gonna insert it. It's kind of hard to do it on the short version, isn't it? Whatever. I'll figure it out. So how does it work for power? That looks so confusing. So basically, I have one battery constantly giving me 3.4k power, or 3.2k. Wuling, yes. That one battery is always in. But I have another battery that would also give it 3.2k power, which would put me way overkill. I would have 6.6 thousand power constantly, which is wasting a ton of it. This machine basically makes it so only 1 in every 81 batteries that are output by my PAC actually reach the thermal bank. So it takes so long for it to reach the thermal bank that my battery power drops to like 23%, and then a battery goes in and it goes back up to 100 slowly. So it's just trying to get closer to like perfect power usage, if that makes sense. So normally, if I were to have a power setup where I'm using only batteries, right? I would output 6.6 thousand power and only use 4,000 of it. But right now, I have a power output of 4,188, which is only slightly higher than my power usage. And if I turn on all of my machines, it's barely higher at all. I was literally about to hop on and try to fix everything before watching your ziplines videos. Well, hopefully this little funny something. I do have holy large. So big. Okay. Let me try to add a thing. No, not add a scene. Add a... There you go. So this is the teaser they gave. I'm not that much about efficiency. It calculates the quantum efficiency of energy use. Look. Alright. I'm doing that when I'm done setting my other factories. I recommend it. It doesn't take much to set up. Like, legitimately. There's just, you can find a thing online that basically makes it for you, and all you have to do is put it in. All you have to do is build the thing. So it's nothing crazy. No power management at all. Yes, no power management. I'll just compute it all. It's basically what my degree is for. Hey, nice. Ooh, that's big. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's a slight problem. Let me delete you. Do you know what website? It's like DIGE or something. Too much effort, I just build more factories. Fair enough. Energy in equals energy out, yes. Alright. Slowly but surely, don't worry about it. Cool. So the teaser is this. For what they released for the... you have purple app? Yes, I do. I have purple app, I have red app. That's, and then I also have clock app, which is where you are at right now. All of that stuff is in the card in my bio. It should link to everything. That includes the Discord, that includes the other platforms I make content. All kinds of stuff. And thank you for the follow. Hey, Kodo. It's gonna be Mifu and Fengi. That would be horrifically horrendous. Oh, like, yeah, that would be terrible. What, and then they put both of the new characters on the same patch? That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna follow you there. Hey, I will gladly accept that. But yeah, yeah, the website I believe is just it's like DIGE something. But I do have it linked on the video I made for it. Ryan, if you want that. Mifu might be 5-star only. If she is 5-star only, then I could understand that. I guess that could make sense, but it also depends on what they want to do for future characters. You can build that in the game. So this thing that I put on the screen, this is a teaser for 1.2. I don't know what it means. It looks like it's an area we might go to. But it looks really cool. Tobeans, that is cursed. You are a cursed individual. And thank you for the gift shrine. But yeah, if Mifu is 5-star only, and she does turn out to be, and thank you as well for the gifts, Jack Cactus. Your name reminds me of Rick Cactus. Because, I don't know why, it just does. Which he's a Destiny content creator that I'm somewhat familiar with. And thank you for following Kuro over on the Purple app. Hello. Brain no work. Oh yes, I don't know what the implications are of us going to that location, but it looks very cool. So there's that. Also, if Mifu does turn out to be coming out with Fengi and is a 5-star, then that could be pretty nice. Especially since, you know, a lot of people who have, like, 5-star characters, they will run into that problem of like, okay, well, we want more. I'm getting all dupes. It's your boy, Rick Cactus. Yes. I love his 2-minute intros. The 20-minute intros before a 10-minute video. You love to say it. It's my favorite part of the video, is the intro. I entered mid-combo when you were explaining the power build. Are those splitters? So, I have a converger right here. This converger serves 2 purposes right at the front. Obviously, at one point, I had them feeding back into it. I believe this works, but I just didn't like how it looked, so I removed it. But what it also does is, apparently, the belts themselves have a time limiter. Or, like, they have not a limiter. They have a time discrepancy in how fast they move from offline to online. Like, the way it calculates it when you're offline is slightly different from how it actually moves when you're in-game. So, I replaced it with a converger so that it's all the same. because since you don't actually see it when there are all of these, then it's fine. I don't have it like this for the protocol stash because it doesn't need to be. The protocol stash is just taking the extras away. It doesn't actually affect the speed at which the thermal bank is filled. Then, right down the middle, I have 4 splitters. These splitters go out to a bunch of convergers that are all pointed away from the splitters, and then this side is a line down that then goes into the protocol stash. This makes it so that only 1 in 81 batteries reaches the thermal bank. So for every 81 batteries that this output port puts out, only 1 makes it all the way to the thermal bank. Let me see. Yeah, thanks. I can't wait for the next patch today. When I play, I'll make sure to ask you some questions. Alright, I hope you have a great day. Same to you, gamer. I pray I use my 60k war barrel and thank you, food. Yes. I don't want more 6 stars. Honestly, fair. They're a lot. I think watching here is better than on the clock app because on clock app, I can't watch in full screen. Yeah, so there and red app both have full screens. But of course, I'm down with people watching wherever they want. Honestly. But yeah, the thing with the clock app being full screen is people, like I've noticed, people can't really see if it is. If I like shrink it all down, so. But yes. Yes, and it has less resolution, yes. Can't you full screen by going sideways? That only works for specific stuff. That only works for very specific stuff. How much energy does it do? What do you mean? Like, does this do? So this keeps me at 4,180 to 90. There's a slight difference that sometimes does that. But yeah, and I don't believe my clock app stream will go sideways because it's made in vertical. If I made it in horizontal, it would do that. But I made it a vertical stream because that presents better to people who are scrolling through. It's the same for the red app shorts. Are you neurodivergent? Yes. Yes. I am. Same. I don't want much 6 stars. One thing about OG Arknights is that stages could be doable with low-tier characters. Yeah, I think low-tier characters are still, like, very good. I mean, some of the best teams are admin teams with a bunch of, 5 stars. Maybe one default 6 star, which you could easily choose with your free selector. But yeah, so here is factory. I believe I showcased the factory as requested. I'm going to go to the reception room now. I need more credits. I could sense it as I was scrolling. Okay, alright. Alright. 4,180. Okay, so my base has a usage of 4,500. It would not work, right? This is correct. It would not work. You could, however, I made a guide. Both on the clock app where you're watching, as well as on the red app, where I show you how to set up your own version of it. And there is an online calculator that helps you set it up based on your energy usage. So if you want to look for that, you can. If you want to look up the website by itself and figure it out yourself, it's DIGE. Just look up DIGE website Endfield or something, and it'll work. We can order a magical metal chip from around the world, but can't go full screen on a phone. What a time to be alive. Yes. When a shared facility appears, and I don't repair it, and it disappears, does it disappear only for me, or also for other people? Only for you. The repair is unique to you, I believe. Is there a reason for saying clock app, red app, purple app? I know someone who says the same. Saying the names of specific competitors causes certain apps or websites to intentionally throttle your, what's the right word? Reach. Yeah, reach is the most simple way to explain it. But yeah, so certain ones of those like apps and websites have the name of competitors. It's not about monetization. It's literally just about them throttling the amount of people who get access to it and how it gets recommended. Because these websites that have these like live stream setups, funnily enough, the Purple app is the only one who doesn't really do this because it has a terrible what's the right word? The system that the Purple app or website has for finding new viewers is horrific. It's literally just based off of who is streaming and from how high it is, or random recommendations. So the Clock app though, and the Red app though, they have actually more specific detectors in what you say, and that's how they set up like subtitles and all that. So they can tell if you say certain words, and if you say certain words too much, or if you say them at all, it can throttle your reach. That's the best way I can explain it. Okay, I used the PWM 3.0 for some time. It worked well, but I changed it back to normal. Yeah, I personally used the DIG setup because the PWM looked way too complicated to me. And if I place a facility, such as a zipline pylon or a memo or something, does it appear instantly for some people, or as I placed two memos, memo something in Power Plateau, one saying people need explosives for blight, and second informing people of a hidden Arlen. And when I checked, in a few hours they both had to run 20 repairs. It basically just does that constantly. Toby, you're insane. Calm down. But yeah, it does it immediately. So if someone were to refresh somehow their buildings, it would immediately start showing up for them. Or if they didn't have buildings there to begin with, and there's nothing taking up like the slots, because there's only a certain amount of shared facilities you can have. So as long as nothing's getting in the way of that, it will immediately start showing up for people as soon as you put it down. They have no moderation system for it as far as I'm aware, but there's also no way to really like take advantage of it. Are you using OBS to stream? Yes. I am using OBS. I'm using OBS to multi-stream, using certain plugins and stuff. It gives you great confidence by telling you how many people like your placement. Yes. Yeah, my ziplines are very popular. I like them. I quite enjoy my ziplines. Sticks, do an art review with unlocked art wallpapers. Sure, I could do that. Well, I don't know how I would review it. What do I do, like tier list it? That sounds like a lot of work. I can just tell you which ones I like. I can do that in a minute. Ooh, let's go. Cool. Look at all my excess materials, by the way. Slowly but surely. Yeah, tell us which ones you like. Alright, we'll do. Just give me a moment, and I'll do that. Boom. 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 Oh, look at you. Alrighty. Anything crazy in here? Any of these at like 90%? Nope. Alright, cool. In that case, here's the thing. The place I placed the memo beacon is very close to an Arlen that is seen the moment you enter, so I'm worried some people thought I was showing them the obvious Arlen instead of the one that is hidden. Hey, who knows? One pull for Rossi. No. Intel art is very good. Ours go that hard on a 4-star. It was crazy. Is this all the game is? What do you mean, is this all the game is? Like, you could be a bit more specific, and I don't mind explaining. Okay, so for some of our art here. There we go. Alright. Here. So we have Yvonne's potential one. I quite like this one. She's just being chill. Also, she's a 6-star character, so getting her potential one is this. Like, it's just a menu simulator. Have you looked at any other gameplay other than what I've showed you? Because I'm in menu simulator right now because I'm not particularly doing anything. I'm just talking to people. Nope? Okay. So this is a game that is part factory sim, part action gacha game. So it has, obviously, gacha aspects. You know, you can pull on a character if you think they look nice or if you think their combat is cool. It has... I'm not in the area for it. I can actually, real quick... What is a chatbot? What do you mean? I don't know. Like, I know what a chatbot is in theory, but, like, what are you referring to? Because I think chatbots are, like, if you have, like, tech support, and it is like, hey, here's your AI helper, or whatever. That's a chatbot. It's basically just an AI that answers questions. And thank you for the architect, Tara. But here, so this should be the easiest way to show you.
I shall pray for you, and
Obviously, this is going to be a lower difficulty activity, so I'm probably going to annihilate it. But this is generally how the combat looks in the game. You have 4 units. You can switch between them, but they all fight independently,
I wish
even
you
if
the
you don't.
best gathering data. Sanitize the corruption.
Finish with the knife! They're down! Passion supercharged! Power all shall cozy up with gravity! Best thing I've done today.
You blow everything up. Here on Twitch, some Seribot. Oh, yeah, that's a one of the bots that I have in the stream. It's basically just to warn about ads, and it moderates. So whenever someone, I don't have any actual mods. It's literally just me.
Hey.
Any idea when the stream starts? So it starts on April. So I was just showing people a teaser for it, because they put out another teaser on Twitter, because they announced it a couple days ago. Then today they put out another teaser. So the stream itself starts on the 11th at about 6:30 EST, I think, AM. Any idea when? Also morning, evening. Yes, good morning or good evening. Welcome in, Ricky. That's why I like the Enfield combat more. It's not necessary to switch out characters. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's pretty sick. If you declare you like pineapple on pizza, it bans you instantly. That'd be funny. I don't mind pineapple on pizza, but it's like, I wouldn't order it on pizza, if that makes sense. If a pizza already has pineapple, correction, not only pineapple. If a pizza already has pineapple and like some savory stuff on it, mixed with it, to balance out the sweet, then I will eat it. And I don't think it's bad. It's like pretty decent, but I'm not going to order it on pizza. I would just prefer it not on it. Even if I would eat it and enjoy it with it on it. Managed to get a friend of mine hooked on Endfield. Good, good. This is good.
Endman.
Just collecting all my gifts. Give me your taxes. As long as I don't have to eat it, it's fine. I just love how some people get worked up over it. I see. Yeah, I don't know under what circumstance anyone would ever be forced to eat pineapple pizza. That would be kind of funny though. I don't know. That sounds very.
Still
funny.
waiting for something.
Our Wi-Fi is gone for the night using data right now. That is unfortunate. I know. Last night here we kept having power go off because I think there was an electrical storm. And it kept knocking the power out over and over again.
Where are we headed? Over here and...
Uncle Pan always
So
tells
you
me
get
to record
once.
my training. Well,
And
he's
then
got a
where's
point.
my girl? There she
Wanna
is.
head out for a walk? The colors of the sky look absolutely fabulous today.
And if you were wondering what that was for, that is for max out operator, whatever it's called. Oh, cool. Week 5. All I need to do is sell elastic goods 10 times. Well, that's going to be very, very easy to do now, isn't it? Some free ore barrel as well. He's doing a no pull run. Last I checked, he raised roughly around 100 pulls. Hey, nice. Maybe I should switch to Iridium nets. True. DJ, what you were seeing now is post-game action. True, yeah. 1.1 is so damn dry. Well, actually, if you've been to the Chingbo Stockade, it looks pretty wet to me. It's a pretty wet 1.1. What's new in 1.2? We don't know yet. They haven't put the stream out. They've only teased it. So the only thing I know that's new, here, let me show it real quick, is this building that we're apparently going to at some point. This building holds some kind of significance. This right here. I don't know if it's going to, you know, be a place where we interact with properly or anything like that, or if it's just location for ambiance, but hey. I asked O'Clock about the Gironite, but I don't have much power available and no Wuling stock builds. Is it a good idea to make the components by manual production materials and making it without belts until I get the money and power for a depot bus and more power? You can use Iridium for your batteries, but I would recommend make batteries first. If you don't have power, make batteries first. Don't immediately try to make gearing units, because it's going to take so long to make enough to craft gear manually, it's going to suck. So, playing through, getting stock bills while making batteries is good. Oh, then set it up, so you can have 2 Forges of the Sky going at once. So you want to make it, even if it's just from your funny, my personal recommendation, use your sub pack while you're at this point in the game to make the dense Iridium powder, then have it go into your depot. Then, from your core AIC, since you don't have any depot buses, have the dense Iridium powder and stuff like that be outputted into the gearing unit with the Gironite. And then, of course, into the battery packaging unit as well. That way, you can have both of your Forges of the Sky doing their things. Because the Forge of the Sky isn't sourced from anything normal, you know what I mean? Like, all the carbon comes from its own production. You do a factory showcase? I can do that in a moment. Let me look at what's going on. Please, not only 1 map part. It's most likely going to be 2, but we'll see. Do you think we will have Fangy? I hope so. Well, part of me doesn't hope so, because I want to pull in Rossi, too. But, I don't know. We'll see. It's where Fangy injects Gironite into Wuling people kick. Bro, what? We really need an endgame content that's challenging. The most we have is Deep Dive at the moment. Yeah. I would like one that's more like refreshing and maybe has a bit more stuff. I mean, we have Umbral Monument too, but Umbral Monument doesn't refresh really. We just get new stuff added every so often. Which I guess is about the same, but it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's difficult enough. I first attempted all the recent stuff that came out. Thing is, I've just unlocked the core AIC and I don't have the sub pack yet. Okay, you need to play through more of the story. I recommend all you need to do right now is just produce Gironite. Don't try producing the gearing until you do more of the story. Because you will end up unlocking more space for stuff, and if you don't have the space, it's not going to matter if you know how to produce the stuff. It is not at all worth it to do manual production. I could suggest farming a bit of ore before you place the batteries, so it's not extremely slow. That as well. I made a production line with a byproduct of carbon. Oh. I see. The end game content is the factories, though, as well. Are you just maxing the battery, or just depleted? I'm maxing the battery usage. I got everything, one except Leafang. I have everyone except Ember and Rossi. And thank you, CODM, for the follow. Sticks, what server are you in? NA, I believe. I'm on the NA servers. NAEU. But gear like only for 4 operators. So here's the thing. Each operator costs at least 200 of those components to gear. I'm not sure about you. I don't want to sit down and craft 800 gearing components manually. The gear is also not super necessary. A fellow Alesh user, Alesh main here. I don't use a ton of Alesh. I have used him before. He's pretty chill. I tried him out. I didn't put him in the main team though, because there are a lot of other characters that I had more attachment to. Can we see the product data? I mean on report data. What the hell? Hello, Emma. So here's the product data. It says it's overusing all of it, but the only thing it's overusing is Faria. Everything else it's not overusing. So, and it's overproducing Sheer Knight, which is funny. I basically turn off the gearing unit, and then once the Sheer Knight hits a certain level, I turn the gearing unit back on, and then it makes gear. Holy, you still have the capability to create Yasin. Yeah, I make 6 Yasin Syringe A and 3 Yasin Syringe C. The set is necessary, but the artificing is kind of overkill, just for the story and normalises. The set is not necessary. It isn't necessary at all. The normal game maxes out at level 60. It's not necessary. At all. Anywhere Sheer Knight. I use Alesh, Gil, Tangtang, and Pog. Okay, interesting. I have Tangtang teamed up with Gil and Yvonne and Edmund, mainly for physical. I see. Okay. That's interesting. Insane factory, literally min-max everything. For the most part, I mean, technically it doesn't min-max, I think, the Originium and stuff, but that's fine. I don't really mind. It's not like I have anything else to use it on. I just have everything I can make here. Yeah, my bad. Forgot since I last finished 1.0. Yeah. Yeah, like, playing the game doesn't really require much. In fact, I'm going to be real with you. If you're not trying to time the deep dives, you can still do them without gear. It'll just take you a bit longer. Especially if you have a good team setup. You could do it with lower level gear or no gear. As long as your characters are the appropriate level. I think the only one you wouldn't be able to do it to is maybe the Anglo Morai because of all that stuff. In one pull, oh, did you get Rossi or something? To be honest, Estella is better for the team, but I like using Tangtang rather than Estella. Fair. Estella. I use level 60 gear on all. Fair enough. Does Deep Dive regularly give a Arundum? What's an Arundum? I can show you what the Deep Dives give. The Deep Dives typically give these. They're basically advanced talent material, so that you can crown your characters or upgrade them to the final progression. Read above the just one pull. Oh, you got 2 of Tangtang's weapons in one pull. Gotcha. Okay. Chat is here. Stixer question. Stixer question. Rate my luck. Not game text, but luck as luck. Pearl of the pack. Random 1x roll. No guarantee. Sister operator. And I won my first 50 and got Rossi. Hey, nice. I'd say it's pretty good. Congrats. Yeah, need those for mastering skills? Yes. Oh, yeah, if you're asking for, like, if it gives ore a barrel and stuff, yeah, on your first clear. It doesn't give a ton, but it does give some. So I believe on the first clear it gives 50. There it is, yeah. It gives 50 with some XP and stuff. Make a Rossi pull? No. I will not be doing so. We're waiting. Have you reached the end of the story? Yes, I have. But yeah, we are waiting until the 11th. I'm going to look at the dev stream and we're going to see what characters are coming out for 1.2. Because I want Fangy more than any other character in the game. We need leaks. We don't need leaks. Stop asking for leaks. Let people, let them, you know, release the stuff when they release it. Leaks just kill the hype ahead of time. Unless it's a company that's bad at advertising. Like if it's, what's it called? You know what? I've got one. We have Destiny Rising as like another gacha game. That one, they usually advertise the character like the day before they come out. And so there's no time for any hype at all because we don't know what's coming. So the only way to know it's coming is from leaks, and that's how hype is built. But on this case, they tell us, they give us like a week heads up or more. So I think it's fine to just let them tell us. That way we don't kill the hype ahead of time. Feng is the Lung Guardian, right? Yes. She is the Zhuang.
Hey.
She's the Tianxia. All that good stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm skipping Rossi. Yes. Gotta say, I loved the cleanup event. Fair. Stares at Wu with Cyberpunk collab. Oh, that's an interesting one. From what I read online, all teams that use Rossi have other 6-star limited characters, so more gambling. Rip. I mean, it's not like I don't have the other 6-star operators, but... Bangy Bean when? What? She's leak lady. Literal leaks. Is any update coming after this? After 1.2? Or do you mean after right now? Because 1.2 is being announced in 2 days. Or they're going over what's in it in 2 days. Be it characters, content additions, changes to certain mechanics, etc. The voice manager leaked it, FYI sticks? Oh, okay. The Cyberpunk collab got leaked? That's crazy. That's really funny. That is unfortunate, but also very funny. No male playable characters is so sad as a husband enjoy. What do you mean no male playable characters? There's so many good ones. My favorite, where is he? Where's my man? Here's my man, Pug. He's sick, by the way. I just don't have the right setup for him because I built him late. Like I got him very late compared to other characters, but he's great. People love Alash. Wolfguard, genuinely one of my favorite characters in the entire game. There's like Pog, Lufeng, Wolfguard, Alash compared to 99 females. That is just incorrect. I did the calculations. 28% of current and upcoming characters are male. Something of that sort. So you're just wrong, but all right. Obviously, there's going to be more women than men. Yes, but in terms of the ratio is not bad at all. And this is including the fact that after this, there are 3 women and 1 guy added. Like, now I believe it's higher than that, if I'm remembering correctly. Especially if you happen to use masculine Enman. I didn't factor Enman in at all, because Enman can be either one. Did you know Aizen voiced the Japanese voice of Puck? That's actually sick. But yeah, you look at all your boys. Look at all my boys. At least Catcher is cute. Catcher is cute. But yes, we've got Wolfguard, which he's sick. Alright. We've got Pog. We've got Alash. We've got Antle. If you play with, you know, John Endfield, we have John Enfield. We have Li Feng. We've got Catcher.
We should be better prepared.
And then we also have the Spear guy that's coming up relatively soon. Sometime in the next couple of patches, he'll show up. Maybe Alash, yes. I like Wolfguard as well, but I can't use him that well for Alash. Yeah, he doesn't really work well with non-heat characters. He's basically all about blowing things up. There will always be more women in Arknights than men. Yes. Who's the Spear guy? Oh my god, male limited? He looks like he's a male limited. I don't know if he's a 6-star or a 5-star, but he looked really cool from the silhouette I saw. And from a lot of the information people said. Did you say John Enfield? Yeah, that's who this is. John Enfield.
Carve a path for us.
This is John Enfield. The feminine looking one is Pangman. And then this is John Enfield. Another spear guy? Damn, I need an arts unit guy. Maybe he just visually uses a spear, but from what I saw, it looked like he held a spear. Because someone noticed that his silhouette looks just like a character that was in one of the trailers, and the guy was using a spear. So it could be wrong. Please be a 5-star, but 6 stars okay as well. Hey, I'm down with whatever it is. I just want the character to be good. I don't care what star they are. They could be a 4-star, but as long as they're cracked, they will be good. That's generally how Arknights works. Just one male limited is all I ask. Yeah, like I'm down with them being whatever stars they want to do. Just make the character good, usable, and make me want to repeatedly use them. I just realized how I can automate production of them components. Make the carbon Valley 4, fill my bag with the carbon, go to Wuling, put it in the depot, and go back and forth while the second material is being made in Wuling. That's not automating. That sounds like you are doing a lot of work, but Akakuri being an honorable 6-star. 100%, agreed, yeah. Akakuri, genuinely, because she provides certain things that other characters just don't, with her ult, especially, she is an honorary 6-star, despite being a 4-star. Straight up. Depending on your team setup. I mean, Yvonne, her damage is insane. She could be a 6-star character. Like, it's not like she's like tier 0 or like the best in the game or anything, but she does very, very respectable damage. A lot of people like using Estella as well. I'm trying to think what other characters kind of stand out for their stars. Jaihi.
Contemplation.
She stands out a ton.
Utterance.
This lady has what do you call it? She has cryo and nature amplification, and she has general arts amp, and she can apply both at the same time, and they stack. Like, okay, bro, too much work. That's outsourcing. Yes. Automating before I get the power to make it in Wuling. It's not really automating though. Like I said, you probably just want to do some what do you call it? You probably just want to do a bit of progression so that you can just automate it the normal way. Like, you're not saving yourself time by doing what you're doing now. Is there a shortcut to open the database? What do you mean? Like the... I'm trying to figure out what do you mean by the data... Oh, like this? I have no idea. I think pressing... There's like a tutorial button hotkey somewhere, but I don't really use it. Ember as a damager would stand out even if 6-star. Wait, is Ember a DPS? I was under the impression that Ember was not a DPS. Based on how people talk about her. I don't have her. She's one of the only characters I don't have, so. Oh yes, but I was asked to review... I keep getting sidetracked today. I was asked to review some of the arts that we get for getting copies of characters. Ember is a defender. I know, like, the types are there, but, like, is she usable as a main DPS? Is that how people play with her? Or is she typically used for support? Should I build the normal attack talents of my non-on-field operators? Yes. Don't prioritize them, but you should build them. Because all of your operators will attack, since they're all in the field. Like, when you say non-on-field operators, those don't exist. Every operator's on the field. Some insane men play her solo to do deep dive. I'm aware of that. Okay. So we have Yvonne's. This is very good. I like this one a lot. We have this one for Last Right. Also very good. I like it a lot. This one for Gilberta. Same deal. My boy, Wolfguard. This one actually is so sick. I love the art style for it. Jaihi, this one's also super sick for her potential 5. Then, some other ones that I really, really like include... I like this one for Edwin. This, like, black and white one. It's pretty cool. I like this one for Depan on the motorcycle. Because it's just really chill. Like, this is Depan as the character. This is the individual. It's very nice. Let me think. This one's good. I like this one. Not as much as some others, but I do like it. Similar with like this one. This one like is a very unique design and it's cool. Obviously, all of the Wolfguard ones are good. All of the Wolfguard ones are good. You got this one where he's like, you know, being all cool and stuff, and then this one where he literally looks like he was put here by force. Like he was just forcibly put here by Rossi. You got little Endman. It's great. Japan being Japan, this is true. What's stronger for last right team? Team comp, Fluorite or Perlica? Damage, Perlica. If you're looking for damage, it's definitely Perlica. All Fluorite provides is more cryo infliction. So Fluorite is better for certain ability generation. Not SP. For Yvonne, she's good for ult generation. I don't know if Last Right also gets ult generation from infliction, or if she just does more damage, in which case Fluorite might provide a bit of damage increase, but I think Perlica is still better because other units can do what Fluorite is doing, and Perlica is more unique for that. If you already have Gilberta, then it might be more of a difficult decision for you. It depends. The Wolfie chilling is the best for me. It is very good. This one for Arknight's nice. Like, I like the style of this one. It's very good. This one for Perlica is my favorite. For her. It's her potential 5, so that's not too surprising. Antils are all good. Antil, like, there's this one, which is insane looking. This is crazy. I used to use this until I got the potential ones for Last Right and Yvonne. Then this one's also cool. And then this one's, like, also insane. It's actually crazy. Oh, okay, thanks. You're very welcome. Fluorite, this one is super sick. Highly enjoy. And then her other two are more like chill, but they're cool. They're cool. And then for the rest, nothing against them. Like Estella, this one's cute. But for the rest, I'm not like super crazy about them. Which I guess makes sense, because you know, it's like not all the 4 stars can cook. Oh yeah, this one for Chen is good. This is nice. And thank you for following over on the purple app, Jack. Welcome in. I have a feeling that following you on Twitch is a good idea. I said the funny word. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Intel is special for Team Z7. I see. Thank you for the head pats. It's very... That just looks so funny. When I made that, I was like, this is gonna be cursed, but it's great.
Still waiting for something?
And it is cursed, but also great. Alright. So let's look at a few things. First of all, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Thank you for the follow. It's me, the Marcus. Welcome in. No, I meant because his art is greater. I don't know the Z7 lore. Oh, okay. Yeah, his art is great, period, though. I'm gonna be real. His art competes with some of the 6 stars. Like, it's just insane. I think it's just because it's so stylistic. Okay, so let me... sell some of this. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna sell each item one at a time, 10 times, and then I'm gonna sell it all. This is unfortunate. Actually, I could just do the 10 and then not sell all of it at once at all, and just save it for later. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that I might run into some trouble. Alright, cool. And my visit. We're balling. And there we go. So I've already finished week 5. Bar 50 Cuprium bottles. I forget that I have to actually pull this into my inventory. Alright. Let's now handle some of these. As I've mentioned before, the general best ones to go for are the Clue Exchange and the Growth Chamber. This is because the Growth Chamber, like all the other ones, gives you 20, but it also gives you seeds, so there's genuinely no benefit to not doing it. The only reason I did it on the individual before, who didn't have the Growth Chamber, is just because I was visiting their stuff to sell things. And they didn't have it. So I generally, unless they just don't have them available, I try to interact with the Dishong of people who let me sell their things. I mean, it's not like they can deny it, but I don't know. It is a gesture. There we go. A lot of people are getting close to or hitting 60. At least in my friends list. This might not be true for everyone. Alright. The visit has ended. Huge. Let's go. Valiant with the production assist. Yep, let's give it to Ordalia. That's good. Once again. Then oh. Alright, so then from this Red Belay. It does a crush on fluorite. I wouldn't be surprised. He's constantly telling her puns. There's no way a guy does that so much without some other motives. He's like, please, I'm funny. Please. I have jokes to tell you. I know I know I might look a little bit too much like a lizard for your tastes, but I've got the jokes. I like Ansel, he's really cool though. Okay, so now I just leave this alone. One of his voice line things, he says she has an attractive thick tail. I mean, look. I'm not surprised. The most attractive part of her to him is the lizard. Is the reptilian. I know of many humans who feel the same about said tail. And other aspects. It's not, I assure you, it's not an unpopular sentiment. Okay. I've got more energy to use, that's a big one. Let me... What do I want to do with this? Apparently, if fluorites race, all the males are like full lizard. Oh, okay, that's interesting. How to get all the ladies, step 1, compliment her tail.
Orignium will carve a path for
yeah, that's interesting.
Who's due for some bad luck this time?
Orignium will...
You have something to discuss with me.
Let's see, so he's a Saga.
Distract them?
Oh, so they're two different races, though. They just happen to both have reptilian aspects. Yo, what's up? What's up, you? How much money do you think Enman generates from Endfield Industries? No idea. Infinite money. I genuinely think Endfield has so many connections that they probably run the entire economy. Like whether people like it or not. Like I don't think, I think money is a made up concept for them to just quantify all the random ass shit they do. Is survival training already available in the NAEU server? Nope, it'll become available later in the day. So if I recall correctly, it'll become available at 1 p.m. my time. So I unfortunately will not be going over it today. Because that'll be after I end stream. Something I will be doing though. Well, I'll just cover this when that comes down. Yeah, the MC makes machine guns out of thin air. I doubt money is one of his problems. True. Yeah, literally John Endfield out here making machine guns and stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to think.
Still waiting for something?
How do I want to do this? So, first of all, this one's sick.
And negligence boast the deadliest threat.
I almost want to craft based on this, but I also am like, I don't know what materials Fangy's gonna want.
Prepped and ready to go.
Let me look at each stage real quick. Oh, do I not have enough low level characters anymore? I do still. Okay, cool. So let's say I wanted to do this. Okay, I could easily do this. Those I can get from chests, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, so I can, once I get the materials, get her all the way up like that. But I think the main thing I'll need are the T-Creds, which I will get more of via events. So I think the best thing for me to get right now, if Fangy does come out relatively soon, my best bet is to get talent materials. Physical team? Cryo team. I was just looking at different characters to look at their upgrade stuff. So for Pog, I was leveling him up because I plan on playing him with him eventually if I can. If I can make a proper physical team with him.
I was hoping you'd say that. Who's faster? Logic yields to none. This was cut. Let us dance.
What's it called? I was leveling up Pog for his De Jong stuff. For the time being. Do it again. Yeah, I think in the Asia servers, Sorrow Train is already out.
A frigid output. The best of fortune. Logic yields to none. Finish with the kite. Let us dance. Veritas be with you. We are you.
Yeah. So this is a Fangy preparation team stream. In a sense, it's a Fangy preparation stream. It was also me going over a teaser. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. So you got this, and then here. So this is a teaser they put out for the upcoming patch. It's just an image. I assume this has something to do with the location we're going to, but in terms of ambiance, it's crazy, because I think that's us all the way down at the bottom. So this looks super cool. I'm very excited for whatever that is related to. Obviously, they're not going to give us any, like, story spoilers properly, but... I'm very curious. I don't know why I didn't just retry, because I'm pretty sure...
I shall pray for you.
I don't have any other information on the thingy, so I have no idea whether I can get other stuff for him. I truly hope it wasn't a time-gated DPS check. What do you mean? Time-gated DPS check.
This fight easily. Gotta scare him just like that. Rising the tide.
Unfortunate. Alrighty. I think it's because I messed up the solidification earlier, which usually I do that when I group them all up. Okay.
Still waiting for something?
So there's that. Where's
Looky
Gilby?
here.
She
The
is.
flying
Okay, so her ult is gonna be her main thing. I guess I should probably have done this at some point, right? Let me see. Do I have any leftover stuff to do? Any of these left? I have one. Okay. So, not really gonna be able to do much for her on that front. That's fine. Okay, so let's run along over here. Wait, why am I running along here? What is the purpose? I mean, like Spiral Blitz or Machine Defense. Oh, yeah, I also hope that any endgame activities we have are not time-gated DPS checks. I would rather they just be challenge-based content. Saving the weapon selector box? Yes, and hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Is it Jonasek? Not sure. I almost wanted to say Jan, but I don't know if it's that kind of J. That depends a lot on language. But yeah, I've saved all 3 weapon kits. Because I don't know when they'll be useful for what characters, so. All I know is that they exist. And then this one I think is... I don't remember what this is. The second one was right? Okay. And I don't mind already. Welcome in, Yon. But yeah, so I don't use any of the weapon selectors. I didn't use the multi-line engraving kit either, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know. I hoard everything.
Got any insider news?
Oh,
Fighters' equipment faults have resulted in several cases of injuries.
Yeah, I'll probably use the weapon selector kit for Tangtang's weapon. If I don't end up getting, if I don't end up pulling more on Rossi Spinner. Like, if Fangy comes out next patch, I'm probably gonna get Tangtang's weapon from that, because I'm not gonna want to pull any, for, any other weapons other than Fangy's.
I brought you something.
Because technically, whoever's banner is next, I'd be able to pull still. And thank you for the follow, Yon.
Time for a nice dinner.
How did you have 3 of those engraving kits? I only have 1. Where to get it? What do you mean? 3? I don't think I have 3. I just have 1. What did you see 3 of? Is it this is a charter? This is just charter permits. I only have 1 of these. This is stat engravings 3. It engraves 3 stats. So that's just what the kit does, not what like not how many of the kits I have. We've only got 1 of these so far, but hopefully we get more later. We can only hope. My bad. All good, all good.
Enderman, take this.
Okay, so I've done most of my daily stuff, so now I'm gonna do what my primary goal is for today, kind of. Character manual. I'm gonna start collecting more of these things. What's up, administrator? What is up? Welcome in, Toby. I am going to the info station. Let's go to the eco farm, pick all that stuff up, whatever is relevant to what we're doing. Oh yeah, I love the internet going insane. Love to see it. Alrighty. Doing some fabulous and administrating things? Yes. How about yourself, gamer? Or was that you telling me what you were doing? I may have accidentally done that, that's fine. Everything up. Watching you. Hey look, you can be doing other things other than watching me. I'm very aware of my very likely place as second monitor or background sound. Such is the way of things. These individuals are very funny. Like they're fast, but they're also very slow. Takes them a second. Now we're only got a laptop, no big PC setup yet. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, look, you can have second monitor material with one monitor. I'll tell you what. I used to have like 3 windows up at a time on my one laptop screen. Just to emulate it a bit. With the laptop, yeah. Because you can pull up, what do you call it? You can just minimize certain windows. Or not minimize, but you can shrink them. And then stack them a little bit over each other so that there's a little bit of overlap, but not enough to block anything. That's what I do. How does your team combo work? I use Alesh and Edmund instead of Jaihi and Gilberta. So, here. Generally, I pre-apply Jaihi's thing. This gives me amp. Then, while I am playing, I will use Tangtang's skill. Then, before I use Tangtang's combo, I'll use Jaihi's ult. Which then leads me into using the combo of Yvonne's skill, because obviously pre-applying Jaihi's thing means I still have an extra skill point available. Then I use all of the combos that show up. I'll literally just spam the crap out of them, because now solidification is applied. Then I apply Tangtang's ult, which freezes the enemies. And then I do a dive attack. And right as the dive attack is done, I immediately use Yvonne's ult. And then once I'm on towards the end of Yvonne's ult, I use Gilberto's ult. Because Gilberto's ult doesn't last for very long, but does a huge amount of extra damage for me. Or rather, it amplifies my damage a lot. So I want to amplify the very end of Yvonne's ult, since Yvonne has a period of time where the damage is ramping up. This is learned from lots of people telling me different pieces of advice, as well as my own gameplay. Do you have Wuling unlocked? Yes, I do. In fact, my Wuling factory is the stuff of nightmares. Nice, I missed my window for Gib. That is unfortunate. I think you can technically still get her, but the chances are very, very low. Not 0, but very, very low. Rerun? Oh yeah, the rerun you will be able to get her for sure, but I just mean in terms of getting her right now. Like if you were like, oh, I want her now, kind of deal. Then it would be very, very difficult for a friend here to get her.
Be extra careful. That enemy
looks
really dangerous.
What do you call a productive day on Talos 2? An Endfield day. Okay. All right. Sorry, that is so long. Look, it's fine. I just realized something, but I don't know if my math is mathing. Since the seed picker makes 2 seeds out of 1 crop, can supply 2 planters with 1 seed picker. As 1 picker that supplies a single planter runs at 50% efficiency, but the planter has to supply the picker. But if I use 2 planters and make 1 planter go right to depot, and then one go to depot and supply, it makes 1 planter run at 100% efficiency. Huh? Look, I don't know what your math is like, but I can tell you one thing. 2 planters and 1 seed picker is good for anything in Valley 4. All of those Valley 4 materials, then that's fine, because they make 2 seeds. And then one of the seed pickers is constantly supplying the planter, and then the planter outputs to wherever you're trying to put the plants. That is about as efficient as it gets for those. Then, exactly, okay, so that is what you were talking about. Cool. I need to use sandleaf for carbon. Don't use sandleaf for carbon. Use wooling plants. Each wooling plant turns into 2 carbon. So you need way less machines if you use wooling plants instead, even if it needs some water. Hey, do you know when the rerun is for her? Because last right feels a little clunky to me. No idea, actually. I don't know when the reruns are for any characters.
What's that sound?
I know very little about such things. Is there automatic planters? Because I only know about the sprinklers. So the eco farm is only there for things that can't be put in your planter. Things like sandleaf, things like buckwheat, etc. Like 2 times block carbon, not powder. Yeah, 2 times block carbon. You can just directly turn them into two carbon blocks. The wooling plants. Also, for wooling plants, each seed turns into 2 plants. So you only need 1 seed picker and 1 planter. And you can feed enough carbon for your 1 whole Forge of the Sky. So 1 Forge of the Sky only needs 1 planter and 1 seed picker for wooling plants. Here, I can show you. First, actually, let me... the guy asking about Last Right, she's on standard and not unlimited. No, they're saying that Last Right feels a little clunky and they're waiting for, I think, an Yvonne rerun. Which, it'll be a bit. What you doing? I was getting some crafting stuff. But I was asked about the factory, so I'm going to show some factory stuff. Oh, okay, yes. Reruns probably won't happen anytime soon. The game is still too new. It depends. If they up it to 2 banners at a time, then reruns can happen whenever, really. Now, do I think it should probably happen like in a couple months? Maybe I'm not 100% sure. It depends on the frequency they want to release characters, since just all that fun stuff. Yes, let's see the mess. Yeah, so here's the mess. This stuff is like temporary build. But for Arknight, this is what I use. So 1 is just a normal sandleaf production. Which, funnily enough, look at that. And this is very simple reason, because it turns into powder elsewhere. Because this only needs 1 set of powder. And then this one needs 1 set of powder. So, here's the Arknight. Forge of the Sky. Here's my 1 wooling plant, and then this gives all of the carbon needed for both grinding units. All of the carbon I need comes from 1 thing. And I literally just copy-pasted the crap out of it, so I've got 3 of these right up here and then 1 right there. So all 4 Forges of the Sky. Here's my gearing unit. I don't always... What you doing? Sorry, it lagged. I'm basically just doing like some... We're talking about the dev stream that's upcoming, the teaser they put out for 1.2, talking about factory stuff, and I was looking at crafting stuff. Because obviously, like, I have some things here that I can do for ore barrel. But yeah, so I have this. This alternates I don't know if it's easy to tell, but it basically just alternates between the Origo crust and the Kuprian parts. And then it crafts the Origo crust all with one refining unit. April 11th, don't know the time though. 6:30 EST AM. If my conversion was correct, then that should be the time. In other words, pretty early in the morning. I'll just react to it and like break it down for people when I start stream on that day. Because I do stream Saturday. But yeah, here's one of my battery productions. Here's another battery production. This is Yasin Syringe A. This is Yasin Syringe C. So. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to turn off my Yasin Syringe C temporarily, or rather I'm going to slow it down. Because I basically, always slow it down a bit. Okay, so let me turn you off. Since you are off, should be from here to here. There we go. Okay. Alright. For now, I can use this. And switch it later. What game is this? This is Arknights Endfield. It's a gacha game that has some action combat, some, dodge mechanics, and then it has a factory sim built in. Using energy alluvium is faster to gather mob parts, I heard. What energy alluviums have water bulbs and stuff like that? Or like water lamps? I guess realistically any of the materials I have. Ooh, I should actually go to my eco farm here though. Quick question, is there a sub pack in the power plateau? Trying to figure out what you mean. Like, yes, there's a sub pack. For a second I was trying to figure it out and then I realized, yeah, okay, there it is. I do remember there being one, so you don't have to drag research relay stuff. Also, you wouldn't be dragging it all the way from the science center. You'd just be dragging it all the way from load spring. So the way you should power load spring is from the science center. Can you show me your water system for the farm? Looking for inspiration. Okay. It's very simple. I just have this fluid pump, pipes, and then splitters. So the splitter is here. That goes to all three of them. And then this is a splitter. And I do this for each one. Each sprinkler is responsible for 2 plots. And this just makes it, relatively simple. I originally did it a slightly different way, but someone recommended this, so I did it this way. Wait, did they just do all of it? Okay, thanks. We'll probably do something similar. Yes. There's a sub pack in Load Spring? No, I'm saying you would have to bring it from Load Spring because you brought it from the Originium Science Park already into the Load Spring. Assuming you did. Add one more water pump and converge it to the main pipe for more capacity. I've never had a need for more capacity. It's not always running. In fact, it's running very rarely, so it will fill itself up way before it reaches its max. Or like way before it runs out. It's like here, look, it shuts off, and then in the amount of time it's taking, it's going to fill all the way back up to full before it has to go again. Drought proof full, indeed. I didn't bring it there yet. Gotcha. Oh, I'm sure I have some, but I'm lazy. Gotcha, just in case though. Hey, look. Don't worry, I've done the math. And by that, I mean I fucked around and I found out. And I found out that there are no consequences for my current behavior. Alright. You sounded sick, what happened? Well, I am sick. I am ill. But it is fine. No, but seriously, your base looks nice. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Joe.
Alert. Insufficient power output.
Oh yeah, you guys want to see the true monstrosity? The true freak of nature? I only have one device in my sub pack in Willing. This. It's this guy.
Hey.
This is why my power keeps going up and down. What the hell? Listening to a streamer that is talking to their viewers and talking about Arknights Endfield is better background sound to listen to than Spotify when playing Endfield. Honestly, fair enough. My wheeling base looks like a bowl of spaghetti. Understandable. Very understandable behavior. You got the sub pack, so I have a lot of work. Gotcha. Yeah, this is mostly just to deal with my insane power needs, so it's nothing like, it's nothing crazy at all. Yes, but let me properly try to remember what I was doing. Oh yes. Okay. So I believe there's Raker Beasts up in 2 locations. The main one that I remember is up here. Wait, is it up? I'm trying to remember. I think it's right here. How do you make the yellow heels? Those are just through crafting, I think. What do you mean? Like the golden heels, those are from crafting. Manual crafting, not from your factory. And thank you for following the Red app, gamer. Like, do you make them? I know some people don't think they're worth it. Oh, personally, I don't craft them. I just wait to be gifted them because I don't use them often.
List subject violations. Let's flip the world.
I don't have all my ults up, so I'm just gonna spam the damage increases.
One more shot. Where has all shall mend for the chain opening spotted? Nice. Best thing I've done today.
Okay, so 3 Raker Beasts, long fur.
Battlefield with its touch. Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command.
Bone Crusher Ballista is really hard to get. Only drops from Alluvium. Is it a rare drop? Wait, it only drops from Alluvium? What Alluvium is it? Also, there should be another one somewhere over here. What healing item do you use? I use a Yazin Syringe A. Because it gives more healing than the T. Oh, in the power plateau? Okay. I'll go and look at it then. I don't think I've ever done that Olivia, actually. I have it unlocked, but I don't think I've ever done it to grind it or anything. I might have done it for the ore barrel that you get from a first time, but...
My crossbow spotted you.
Oh, hey! Cool. Let's go. I got 10 T creds and some other stuff. Wait, is this the right way?
Was I seeing things?
Yeah, it is. It's the right way. Is it, buddy?
He who suffers to analyzing.
What's this? Scrap for using ruling materials? Yes. I used butt capsule A when I was in Valley 4.
FYI, I'm also quite the combat expert.
Okay, that's enough to hit the next level of that one. I don't think it's worth it to waste that much sanity for 50 to 80 ore barrel. Well, why would you waste sanity on it? You can just run it. And then ignore the reward at the end. It only drops from killing the creature. It doesn't drop from the actual end screen reward. So you can just choose to not redeem the end screen reward, right? That doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Wait, you're right? Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, there's nothing that forces you to spend the sanity. So, off I go. Looks like I've got a little bit of grind to do. I use the citron ones that heal over time. Even though it takes a few seconds to heal you, it heals you around 200 to 300 more than the buck capsule. No. So that's totally fair. That's the reason I use the Yazen syringe. But I just, funnily enough, when I was playing through Valley 4, I just didn't care. Legitimately. Like, I was just like, alright, whatever. I'll use whatever healing I have that's easily accessed or whatever. Yeah.
Who's the wise guy looking for fight? I'm gathering data.
Oh, hey, this will give me fillets too. Not that I need fillets for any other stuff, but I need it for cooking, so if I get some, that won't be harmful. Bitter flour too. How's Q7 going? I don't want to check. I mentioned it, and I have a feeling someone's probably going to have already given me more of it.
Passion supercharged.
And thank you for the follow, Yvonne.
Cozy up with gravity.
Yeah, there's your crossbow. Oh, hi. I accidentally swapped characters. I was sitting like, my damage has suddenly gone down.
All shall mend. Simmer down. Battlefield. Let's get icy.
There you go. Fillet. Shattered axe blade. And haze soaked ballista. Then abandon rewards and reset. That's the magic. This still beta? No, this is 1.1. I wonder if there's the limit to how much you can farm mob drops on Illuvium. Yes, there is. If I recall correctly, there is a limit. You can't just infinitely farm it. There might even already be a limit that I've activated. Here, let me look. Because if I remember correctly, at least I noticed that certain high-level enemies only let you get it once a day. Oh. Oh, did I just accidentally use skill? That's funny. But yeah, as you could possibly notice, the lady that drops the purple didn't drop it this time. Oh, derp, I thought this was NT for a second. That'd be funny. Yeah, no, I don't have pull like that. I don't get access to game betas usually. His showed though, so maybe it's just the chance is dropping. So we'll see. Oh yeah, that's an AoE. Eat all the damage because I've got meds that'll keep up on it. Or make up with it, whatever the word is. Probably worth investing in a few high caliber flamethrowers in this place then. Possibly. Beans.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Beans.
I was hoping you'd say that. Take this. Better watch where you step. One more shot. I offer my computing power. Veritas be with you. Let's do this together, lads. One more shot. Guys, locked in. Yay! Sanitize the corruption. That should be sight. One more shot. Opening spotted. Get have fun. Fully energized. That's my start of it. The light of Veritas shines upon me. Yay! Passion supercharged. Yeah, cozy up with gravity. Feel the chill. Power shot.
There you go. Oh, look at that. My reception room gathers another clue 7. I think the loot resets once per hour, but I'm not going 100% sure. Other elite mobs respawn once per hour. Gotcha. Maybe. You later look to see if you have my Momo beacons there, if you don't mind. They are in the power plateau, right side. In the text, power plant comm station. I mean, I can look. Well, do you have me added? Because if you don't, then it probably won't show up. I can look real quick though. What's wrong one? I don't know, have you? I searched you up and it said no results. You might want to go into my Discord then. I have my UID listed there. It's pinned in my Gacha Gaming channel. In the Discord. Oh, you might also be on the Asia server. If you are, then I don't exist. In which case, I definitely don't have it. Unfortunately. Because it's not, I don't think it's cross-server.
I'm in the EU server? Okay. Yeah, then yeah. It might show up after I add you. I always keep it open because there's plenty of people. Sent a request? Alrighty. It won't show up immediately for me since I already have like a bunch of stuff here. But when I add you later, I can check the next time you catch me live or something.
We'll end this fight easily.
Well, bye now. I want to do my dailies. Alright, fair enough. Thank you for being here, gamer. Enjoy your time.
I offer my computing power. Veritas be with you.
We getting ambushed! I'm gonna kill you!
One more shot. Yay. One more shot. Rising the top. Now see ya. Ready to go. Let's get icy. Logic yields to none. Gotcha. Locked in. Time for the chase. Opening spotted. Might of the land. Shot. Got you in sight.
There you go. Instead of boosting Yvonne's ult, I boosted Tangtang's ult. There. So, Haze Soaked Ballista. Go. Oh, Shattered Axe Blade I'm getting some progression on too. What is this other stuff? Is there anything else here that I'm getting progression on? Not really. I mean, not that that's too bad of a thing. I don't know if the purple app blocks the app. What do you mean? Like, you can just join my Discord via this and then post it in the Gacha Gaming channel. If that makes sense. And then if you join the channel, or if you go into the Gacha Gaming channel, you can just post the screenshot. If that's what you're asking about. Alright? Yes, yes, yes. I try not to do much DMs-wise with people, because that gets a lot. So. Lol, I didn't hear your answer to if you make the yellow heals. I do not make the gold heals. I don't craft them. I only have them as gifts from operators. The only thing I make, gold-wise, is the, like, I think it's the ginseng meat stew, or whatever, the damage increase stuff, and I only made it for deep dives and then never touched it again. I don't really think the food is necessary in the game.
Let's do this together, lads!
Feel the chill. One more shot. See who's back. Time for the chase opening spotted. Feel
Okay, you little cretin.
List subject violations.
Essentially, they got your game channel with a ping. Alrighty.
One more shot.
I will look at it later.
Have fun. Let us dance. Shoot, they show lethal intent. I'm feeling much better.
Another thing to be aware of is it, of course, you know, from the 20 people seeing it, it'll go to a lot of people, but it will not go to everyone. It depends a lot on what things they have in the area. And by the area, I mean the entirety of Power Plateau. Like, for example, this sentry tower here takes up like a slot, for shared facilities.
We'll end this fight easily. I wish you the best blessing. Opening spotted. Phew. My prayer all shall match. Wow. You power shot. Now, one more shot. Who's back? Was it my turn? One more shot.
Oh, that was the wrong button, but it's fine.
Simmer down. Ready to blast. Let's get icy.
Seeing those damage numbers, they're great.
Sanitize the corruption. Finish with the fight. Let's flip the world. One more shot. Get ice.
Ooh. Ooh. 200k on the on the battle skill. Lovely. Obviously, I'm sure there are people who hit higher numbers than that, but that was nice. I like that. It's a lovely looking damage number. And let's go, fillets. Though there is probably a tangible benefit to setting up a farm here, then jumping up here, because there are ranged enemies. So I'd have to like sit like this, kind of, to avoid getting attacked. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll grab. I don't know if I'll do the flamethrowers as much. It's kind of hard to know if I should. Okay, so your boy is a genius and has a better idea than whatever he was about to do. Which is called waste resources by crafting extra. Yep, cool. I've got fucking 3 billion of this anyway. Okay, let's grab a bunch of you. Grab a bunch of you. Let's grab a bunch of you. I saw people use planting units. So now I'm curious what this will do.
Hey.
I imagine it doesn't work everywhere though, right? There's probably only some places where you can place this. See if this works or not. It's too close. That looks fine. Okay, and I can't fully encase this side, but I can encase this side to an extent. But basically, regardless of what I do, there's a spot right there that prevents them from running out. Where are we at? There we go. Insane amount of stuff. Alright. Yeah, unfortunate. Not really a big fan of this center tower being here. I do like this. Yeah, I do like this. And then set up another of you while they're here. Make sure it's barely out of the range. Or actually, I do it here? Yeah, I can. Do it here. And then another one right here. I did some calculations, and to make the components for all my operators that I use, I would need to transfer using my bag 8. Yes, I told you. I told you. I told you this. I told you this. I hate to be that guy. I told you this. I told you. I told you it was a mistake. I told you. You were in fact warned. You were. You were given adequate warning. Oh, whoops. Okay. You were in fact informed. And you were not informed slightly. You were informed repeatedly. Thoroughly even. Informed that this was a bad decision. I am determined. You are going to spend more time doing that than if you just went in and did it normally. Oh, so I forgot. I'd have to do this. Let me try this. Okay. Nope. Alright, so we do you. So we do you. And so we do you. Okay. Look at what a cluster this is.
We'll end this fight easily.
Curious to see how this works.
You the best of fortune.
How does this look? Oh yeah, she like auto dodges everything, doesn't she? That's so funny. Yeah, so she literally just doesn't get hurt by any of this. Or wait. No, she broke. Maybe? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, so she only really gets revealed when attacking or something. Here. Turn off the planter? What do you mean turn off the planter? Oh, I guess it's technically using power. That's fine. I'll resolve it in a second. Nope, not what I'm trying to open. Here we go. Keep in mind, I've not seen the actual proper versions of this.
A frigid output.
And I know that these guys jump around a lot, so I'm not expecting this to work to any significant degree. He's stuck in the planter. Yeah, so he ignores the planter completely. Yvonne tail? Yes, Yvonne tail, great.
Power shot. Offer my all shall mend. Opening spotted.
Yeah, so this guy completely ignores the fact that the planter exists. Oh yeah, Lamau? Your boy forgot that I also have my power in this place very delicate. So give me a second. I mean, is this any significant amount of power decrease? Or is perhaps the issue the number of combat things? Yeah, the issue is the number of these guys. I'm just gonna enter whatever this mode is. Let me handle you real quick. Okay.
I'm gonna be fully real. It does not block them in nearly enough for me to justify any of this. It only got my way a little bit. It was a little bit annoying, so I will now be rescinding all of it. Easy clap. Here we are.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? And I was hoping you'd say that.
I'm trying to see if I hit a limit.
One more shot. Prayer has Veritas be with you. Good deeds be praised.
Let's do this together, lads.
And loaded. One more shot. Analyzing. List subject. Violate.
Can you build things beside? Wait, you can build things besides turrets outside the AAC? Yes. You can't build conveyor belts outside the AAC though.
Simmer down. One more shot. Passion supercharged. Hey. Cozy up with gravity. See who's back. Time for the chase. Feel the chill. Holy Canada, let's get icy.
I'm hoping they do Dragon Lady from Ling on a Banner. They will. They're definitely going to do her. I don't know if they'll do her this upcoming patch or the next one though. A part of me is like hoping in both ways, just because like obviously I want her sooner, but also a part of me hopes that she comes later so I can save more bulls. But we'll see. Oh, nice. Hey, Bitterflower. Nice. Built 3 copies of Tangtang, 2 in 1 temple. Nice. Love to see it. I think I'm gonna just keep going, right? Because there's so many materials that I'm getting from this. It's like, okay.
He who suffers today is what? See who's back. Was it my turn? Opening spotted.
Is it slightly slow? Perhaps. Is it a bit monotonous? Also, perhaps. Could I automate it if I really, really wanted to? Most certainly. Will I? No. Instead, I will sit here and I will fight because
Feel the chin. One more shot.
I'm both motivated and lazy.
One more shot. Yay. Hoi. Power 2. Time for the chase. Hoi. One more shot.
Is it you that drops it?
One more shot.
Oh, it's not a purple, is it? Yeah, that's what it is. It's because it's not a purple.
One more shot. Logic yields to none. This was cut. Power shot for the chase. Feel the chill.
Axe Blade and the Haze Soaked Ballista. Nice.
He who suffers today is not among us. A frigid output.
Opening spotted! Power shot!
Offer my...
All shall mend! Get eyes!
Let's do this together.
Power shot! One more shot for the team move!
List subject violations.
Yay! Right to the top! Our little gang here's no some serious skills fully and let's get icy! A happy day. Let us dance! Shoot! Might of the wind! They show lethal intent! Hey, yeah!
Okay. I'm gonna do one more, but I'm pretty certain that I've maxed it out. Game, Arknights Endfield.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? And I was
Analyzing.
right in the top. Was it my turn? Opening spotted. Take two. Point. Power shot. And pew.
You're the vanguard.
Who wants to flow?
Yeah.
My prayer has ended. Veritas be with
Time
you.
for the chain move.
Your arts have opened my eyes.
That's my start.
Alright, I'm pretty certain I've hit the max for this one.
Power shot.
Yeah, check, you're an insane person.
That was it. Opening spotted. Point. Yay. Hey, yeah. Let's take left. Have fun. Pew. Power shot. Stick together, people. Power shot.
It seems like it might be Pearluvian, but I'll check.
See who's back. Point is my turn. Opening power shot.
There's too many things.
Yup. Hey.
Because I've definitely maxed out the rewards of this place. Nothing else is dropping.
Feel the chill.
Though, even if it resets daily and not hourly, I mean, it clearly gives a ton of stuff.
My heart
I should be able to max out the mob drops aspect super fast. You see this? At least for the ones that, you know, this does spawn. Yeah, okay. So, Ling. Let's go to Stockade. The Stockade is one where this most certainly has what I'm looking for, from what I understand. So here, let me yeah. Planetary unit, planting unit. Go. Hey, you, Liz. Remembering to turn all this off. And yes. It is the Arknights of Endfield. There we go. Do I want to go a little bit to the side on this so that this one can be here? Not sure. And what platform are the drops? Purple app. I can check if they're still available for you real quick. What up? What's up, new starting point? So I officially started making Gironite components. Nice. Love to see it. Because I know they're available through a good part of April, but I need to make sure they're still available right now. If not, then I need to update my stuff. What is the pixie stick? It's a kind of candy. That's where I am. So whenever I used to, my username used to be Pixie Sticks. Like Pixie and then STYX. On certain platforms. So I thought it was a fun little thing. And I also call you all Pixies. Do you remember the very start of the game in the snowy area? The Endman summoned 2 huge cannons. I hope they release it soon. I have no idea. I mean, I know I remember, but I have no idea when they're gonna release it. But yes, Sorg, if the drops are not available, let me know so I can alter that, because it doesn't properly show me, weirdly enough. I do this. Move this in a little bit, then this.
Hey.
Have a news room. I know what's going on here. Wanna into this though. Is this set up for farming? Yes. I'm stuck. There you go. Yeah, I'm basically trying to set this up for farming. I was curious about how it would work, so looked into it a bit, and now I'm setting it up.
Hey.
a way for me to... Yeah, there are more. Yeah, let me just put it like kind of back here. Because this is where there's most of the, like, I guess open areas. And this is still decently below my average power input, so fine.
Hey.
Even though this is more power than I would use normally for this. I'm curious how this works now. I am kind of worried that, actually, this is fine. I don't have to be worried about that at all. Then this planting unit needs to be off. Okay, any of these having any problems at all. This has to be a war crime. Imagine Tangtang's reaction when she finds out that you are up in her village to her people. Look, this ain't her people, alright? These are defectors. They deserve it. It's fine. Defectors
He who
get
suffers today is not among
barbecue.
us.
And I was hoping you'd say that.
Take this.
How does this look? Oh, so sometimes they just run straight through. So maybe it's too close. Raiders, indeed. Yeah, I think it's too close, so it's not properly, like, keeping them in. This is where you want to go. Up, and I'm stuck. Never mind, I'm fine. It'd be interesting if you had a farming video on your page. Well, I don't know. I haven't set this kind of thing up before. I don't even know if this is gonna work. It doesn't look like it's working. They got forced into, like, limbo almost immediately. And then they had to escape. Look, it's just ignoring it. Oops,
I'm feeling much better.
Oh. Why are there so many places you get stuck here? All I'm gonna say is they have some of the dumbest hitboxes on buildings. Use pipe splitters to keep them. Okay. Well, how does that work? Out of curiosity. Once this guy's done, I'll ask. Lord Mungo. How does that specifically work? Like, what do I do with them? Stuck but protected, indeed. Still doing more than me. I never thought about it till now. I mean, I just was like, I wonder if it'll keep them in or not. I remember seeing like a video of someone doing something like that, I think. I just realized I found the mushrooms to promote level 80 operators before I found the ones that promote level 60 operators. That's funny. I think you literally just walked past level 60 ones. Build a cage of pipe splitters. Like, on the outside of this? You can't do that. They can only be placed in the core IC area. Or wait. Yeah, It doesn't say I can place them out here. So either there's a bug or that was patched. Like either I'm bugged or whoever did that is bugged. Oh, pipe. Pipe. You see, it's fine. I am a fool. Where do I place them though? Like, do I want to like make a thing in here and then surround it? Or like, what's the vibe? Or is it out here? Or do I just place them individually like this? Because, I mean, it doesn't cost any power, so I'm not going to be too worried about. Yes. Purple names, same as what? Get rid of the planting units and use a cage of pipe splitters. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? I'll say that works. So let me probably be like right here-ish. I'm getting EP. Enjoy the rest of the stream, folks. Have a good sleep, Diamond King. Rest well, gamer. I keep accidentally pressing all the buttons, which is why it keeps giving that error. Hello? Okay, I have too many. Suppose I could have you like this. Oh, I could remove the corners, right? Actually, let me see. Can I remove the corners? Can I walk through this? No, I can't. Cool. I can remove corners. You can put the fraggers outside of the pipe splitters to still do damage. Well, yeah, but I also want them to be cooked on the inside. I want to double cook them. Because there's a range limit. Because these should just barely get in, right? Yeah, these barely cover the distance. So I'm going to double cook the shit out of them. That way I can just pack as many into this space as possible. Oh, purple name same as... Ah, yes. This is correct. The purple site name is the same. It's also linked in my bio. If that is the concern. Yes. I could also theoretically do that. But that would lead to issues on this front, so I'd
rather instead just do this. Or, whoops, sorry. Here, let me really move you with that. There we go. And then out here, the main ones that'll do damage are these gas things. These guys. There we go. Technically, still this. How do you start it? Do you remove a pipe splitter and then put it back? Whoops.
We'll end this fight easily.
No, you can't really put the pipe splitter back, can you?
Just like that.
You just kind of gotta. Oh.
Wow, you can actually do that? Visionary foresight.
Hey, yo, Catboy, welcome in.
They show lethal intent.
Well, it didn't do much to this guy now, did it? That is unfortunate. And welcome in, Boss Mother. Is that? I mean, I assume it's outside. And watch Dev Stream, so who's coming next patch? Dev Stream is in 2 days. They just released an extra teaser today. Save it for Mifu? Understandable.
Watch it. Don't get hurt. Opening spotted. Feel the chill. Wants to flow.
Oh, yes. Got Rossi twice in 40 postal. Nice. I managed to get her, but I'd rather save the thingy than take any extra chances with the pulls that I have.
Gathering data.
We are united beyond the need for words.
Ready to fly. Let's get icy.
I offer my computing power.
So, is it too close? No, that's not what it is, because a couple of them just jumped out. I assume it's just any target with movement abilities can just phase through this and it doesn't matter. Maybe that's why people use the planters, because the planters are so big. That's what it seems like to me.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Gotta scare them just like that.
We're gonna beat up. I'm thinking about building a bond and suggestions for teams. Well, a big suggestion for a team is the team I have right now. I'm pretty sure this is the best Yvonne team you can get. Just for all content generally. Tangtang coming out really made Yvonne teams extremely strong. Like, I think legitimately Tangtang coming out and having such good synergy with Yvonne gave Yvonne an increase in, or let's say I don't have Tangtang. That is unfortunate. I would replace who Tangtang is with either
Over here, Endman.
If you want extra damage,
Prepped and ready
Relica.
to go.
If you want cryo infliction, last right. And if you want infliction period to farm ult, then full right. I believe last right also does some extra damage with her combo, but you have to make sure you use her combo after Yvonne's basic skill. So there's that. I think some people also use Estella and Alesh in those slots. But I have not personally, so I can't speak too much on it, other than Alesh is good, but you have to be careful with what you use for him. Here, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yes, so be careful of using his skill, because he applies solidification, but you want Yvonne to be the only one applying solidification, because she gains ult energy from it. What's up, Pengnui? But yes. Weapon and 40 plus also? Let's go. Sick. Love to see it. Genuinely. But yeah, so you want solidification to not be applied by Alesh. You want to use Alesh for the combo trigger, and for the ult, primarily. This can be fine if Yvonne already has max ult. You know what I mean? Like if you're just applying solidification for like a rotation where you're doing full ult energy, then this is fine, because then Yvonne doesn't need it. You won't do as much damage on it, but you know. And thank you Ryan for the gifts. I guess in a sense it's fine because they just go AFK at some point. I don't know why, but they do. Am I the only one that didn't realize that they have little cards for the characters whenever you ult with them? Or no, that's not even ulting, just using their skills. That's funny. Or I guess no, it's the combo. That's what it is. I didn't realize that was a thing. Wait, what? Yeah, they have little cards on the side of the screen when you trigger and press a combo. Look, on the left side of the screen. They have a little like slide out with their face on it. I didn't even realize it was a thing. How long have I played this game? And I've never seen that, or I've never like paid attention to that. Crazy. I guess it's because it's right where the quests are. So I just don't really look over there. I actually don't need to be anywhere near here.
Wow, you can actually do that? Your arts have opened my eyes.
Hey, yo, found you. What do you mean, found me? Welcome in, lizard here. Oh, Liz. I see. Yes, this me. Welcome in. Yes, same person. Yes. I saw a lizard and I was like, who could this be? And I was like, wait a second. And thank you for the follow, Liz.
List subject file.
This. Boom.
Fireworks for you. What's this your turn? Opening spotted. Let's flip the world.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that can be done there. Craft manual. Nice. So young bamboo sprouts are maxed out. Good. The bamboo chimes are doing well as well. What is good here? Grove nymph. Pupa would be good. I'm at work, but when I glance over, I was like, I need full screen. That is fair. That is understandable. Okay, I think I should max this out. Or like grind this one to max, possibly. Thank you for the headpats. And thank you for the lurk, gamer. But yeah, when it comes to... I mean, Scorchbugs I actually have a lot, don't I? Slug meat. Where is this? I guess maybe this is from the other Olivia. Why didn't anyone tell me I need outfitting 3 to equip wooling gear? Why didn't you tell anyone that you didn't read the skill? That's unfortunate. Yeah, you need outfitting 3. You have to get them the last, you don't have to level them at all, but you have to get them that last, like, thing. Slug meat in Valley 4. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, I figured that it was from the Originium slugs there, but I just didn't know if, what's the right word? I don't know what alluvium that equates to. I imagine load spring? Probably? No. Oh, probably the first one in the hub, right? That one's probably got hella slugs. Yeah. Alright. I'll try that after this one.
Easily. Gotta scare them just like that.
Because that's what I'm grinding this out for. Do you know where I can find item fungi that are used to promote level 60 operators? Yeah, I can. I'm pretty sure that it's the Origin load spring in the Science Park. Let me check. I need to check what the mushrooms are in this zone. There. Is this the pink or... No, okay, so it's the next one then. Yeah, so it starts in load spring then. So, in the load spring, it should be red. Yeah, there it is. So in the load spring, you get the red ones. These are used for level 60. You get them in load spring and in power plateau. And then Wuling is the level 80 ones. I just knew that 2 zones gave them, but I didn't know which 2 zones. Is that, the sub, yes? Okay. In that area, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think I get it. It's right here, right? It's like right over... Where are you at? Wait, yeah, here it is. It's this one. Alright, I'll head over there when I'm done grinding some of these out. And observing how well this pressure cooker works. Hi, Pumpkin. Pumpkin's yelling at me. He's angry. Doesn't like being ignored. He requires full attention. Oh, now that you say they are in load spring, I remember that I have this already. So now that you tell me what they are, I realize I already have them. You probably just use them all. That's a pretty common thing. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Yep. He just climbed up directly on top of me. And he is now rubbing his head and face all over me and my headset. Hi. He is a very cuddly cat. A very cuddly boy.
We'll end this fight easily. Gotta scare them just like that.
It's also clingy, and so he just fully unsheathed his claws into my shoulder.
We are united beyond the need for words. Wow, you can actually do
Calm
that.
down.
That's my start of it.
Oh, star gangmate. Okay.
Watch it. Don't get hurt.
Yeah, so whenever they do an attack, they can like phase through objects. I guess that makes sense to make things more smooth for like combat. But of course, the downside is it has negative effects when you're trying to build something like this, because the way they move through objects is inconsistent. Wow, it does a lot of damage though. I think it'd be cool if they increased the level back to what it was before they nerfed the final exploration level, but they increased the rewards as well. Because I think most people just complained that they were like damage sponges without much, you know, usage. But realistically, I'd like for there to be more higher level stuff that just gives more rewards in general. Oh wait, events. With your routine. Hey, nice, cool. So once I do any survival training, I'll be vibing. There we go. The tunes are very nice as well. Very good tunes. Wait, am I a fool? Are these faced the wrong way? They're faced the wrong way. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Nah, that's actually that's really funny. That's very good. Give me a second. I'm sitting here like, wow, these are doing a lot of damage, but I thought, you know, they'd be kept in a little bit better. Yeah, alright. Well, I won't keep them in any better, but it will do even more damage. Get down. You cannot be on that. It's like having a toddler, except they can climb 10 feet with no footholds. Yes, yes.
He who suffers today is not among us. Gotta scare him just like that. We are united beyond the need for words.
Feeling better already.
The damage is increasing.
Much better. Wow.
You deserve more viewers. I don't think so. I'm just being chill. This is like, I've also not been streaming for very long, I don't think, compared to most people.
Who's faster? Time for the chase.
I just got Employee of the Month at work. Let's go. Employee of the Month?
Simmer down.
That's huge.
Fully energized. Power shot.
Yep, don't claim rewards. Abandon reset. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, let's go, Liz.
Our little gang here's got
Wild
some serious
stuff, you love to see it.
My heart rejoices for you.
Yeah, it looks like this works, so definitely huge... Wait, let me check real quick. Yeah, huge thanks, Lord Mungo. Because, I mean, like, there are definitely downsides to this over the planters, but it's a lot easier to manage and, like, keep track of.
sanitize the corruption. Finish.
So even if I have to come down and deal with the boss, if I wanted to go like faster, because it will eventually, like they can't do enough damage to me to wipe me out or anything, right? So I will eventually just automatically defeat them. Sorry, what? There we go. Let's have fun. I just joined. Do you have a video of this layout? I do not. I could make a short on it, though. Gotcha, no problem, thanks. Yes. Yeah, I could definitely make a short on it. I just made this just now. I was originally using planters to do it, and someone recommended using pipe splitters. And that worked fine. So. Wait. I have an idea.
Have opened my eyes.
Once this one is done, I'm gonna try it. So if you notice, the leaving is usually trying to attack one of my allies. Ah, but that doesn't really... This guy will target me anyway, right? Yeah. Well. So it doesn't quite work for that. So my thinking was maybe just going solo. And then I was like, it's gonna make it more annoying when I have to deal with this guy. Because this guy just refuses to target the normal enemies.
Prayer, all shall mend.
Ah, yes, okay. I get it.
Hey.
You know it's gonna be really funny? Look at how low this is gonna go. Watch this with me for a bit.
Hey.
So it's hitting 50%.
Hey.
There's 40. $35. $30. So it normally goes down to about 23. But I just added a bunch of new stuff. So there's 23. Goes down to 20. Go down to 15. Guess what? Chicken butt. 10%. And now it starts going up. So this goes all the way down to like 8% now. It almost completely bottoms out. But yes, what's up, Chuck? The sword my Endman has more levels than Endman himself. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. Enemy drops will be greatly reduced. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, each energy alluvium has a daily challenge limit, and I've reached it. So, time for the next one. Which should be in the hub. Unfortunately, there are no pipe splitters here, so I kind of just have to vibe with it.
Who's the wise guy looking for fight?
I wish you the best of fortune. I offer my Veritas be with you.
Was it my turn?
So you guys drop slug meat. What do you guys drop?
Who wants to float?
Are you quill beasts?
Thanks to my
I doubt it.
Come on. Yeah, we can now continue
I
our
can tell you
journey.
drop because you didn't drop anything.
Hey.
Alright.
He who suffers today is not a...
Riding the time. Was it my turn?
I offer my Veritas be with you.
Woo, that's my start gimmick. Awesome. Can we do it again?
We are united beyond the need for words.
Wait, was it my turn? Get ice. Who wants to float? Now,
And then this one has the axe horn, right? As well. Because that's something I need to.
Feel the chill. One more, fully energized. Yay! One more shot. Go, Rusty. Tap.
List subject violation.
See who's back. Was it my turn? Got shooting sight. One power shot. Ready to blast.
Go.
We'll end this
Okay,
fight
next one.
easily. Gotta scare him just like that.
I did mention before, I'm still not feeling great. I started feeling a little bit better during stream. I can definitely feel something catching up. So I may end not too early, but a little bit early.
Veritas be with you.
Feel the chill. Wants to float. Ready to blast. Go, Frosty. Yay. Time for the chick. Feel the chill. Riding the time. That's my start gimmick.
Your arts have opened my eyes.
One more shot. Energized. Now, power shot. See who's back. Was it my turn? This was cut. Power shot.
There is. Yeah, there's a large damage difference between that with and without. Jai's ult is so insane. Because of the way it just combines with everything else, like her ult and skill combo is just so crazy for damage. Like it's not even funny. Like it's so crazy good. Oh, crazy. Okay. I've already hit quite a bit of extra stuff there. I guess this has a really high drop rate. Yeah, I don't know where a lot of this stuff might be. I know where one of it is, and I can just keep farming it here. Well, I know where two of them are, and I can just keep farming them here. Well, buddy. Pumpkin.
He who suffers today is not among a frigid output.
Opening spotted. One more shot. One more shot.
My prayer has
All shall mend. Our little guy here's got some serious skills. One more shot. One more shot. Who wants to float?
Hey.
Riding the tide. He's in my power shot. Power shot.
gathering data.
One more shot. Power up.
I offer my computing power. Your arts have opened. Veritas be with you.
Was it my turn? One more. Feel the chill. Wants to float.
Logic yields to none. Analyzing.
Finish with the tide. Our little guy here's got some serious skills.
My heart rejoices for you.
Pumpkin. He's been a little weirdo. Cretin. A creature.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? And I was
A
hoping
frigid
you'd say
output.
that. See who's faster for the team. Opening spotted. Yay. Ready. Floating.
Offer my Veritas be with you.
He's coming back. What? What, buddy? Calm down.
Riding the tide.
Ah! Are you angry? Are you being a little spoiled brat, huh? Huh?
Power shot. Our little guy here's got
Anyone who wants to see what Pumpkin looks like, by the way, there's the pets channel in my Discord, and there's also emotes on the red and the purple apps. As far as I'm aware, I can't make emotes for the clock app. Not personalized ones, at least.
One more shot.
Holy insane drop rates on the slug meat. Why is there such an insane
Corruption.
amount?
Power shot. Simmer down to float.
Baiting with cat pictures is evil. I respect it. I'm not baiting anyone. I'm just telling them that if they want to see what he looks like for context, then that's where it is. Oh, are you talking about for getting the emotes or like getting access to the emotes? Yeah. I mean, I just thought he was cute and I don't have the money to pay for a bunch of custom art. I got a bunch of art via giveaways and stuff though, which those artists are so cool. I know one drops by occasionally, Katsu. They made, because I remember all of the ones that they make for all of the artists. So Katsu made this one, which is, it's kind of funny story behind that emote. Just, I don't know to what extent people will see it. Yeah, if you're on the vertical, you won't be able to see it, but at least if you're on the horizontal on either stream, you'll see it. But that emote has a funny story in the sense that I didn't realize, because I just liked how it looked. They made the art and they sent it to me, like, hey, what do you think? I'm like, that looks amazing, love it, super cool. I like how they do like the eyelashes and everything. Then they dropped into the stream and they were like, oh, I thought you were a woman, so I gave you the more feminine version of it. Do you want me to change it? And I was like, no, I'm good. Like, look, the character itself, at least, this character that I play with, is relatively androgynous, regardless. Mostly because it's not a human, so it's very much like, I'm, as a character, to an extent, like, I don't know, I kind of struggle with the lore aspect of things, because I don't really try to play too much of a character while streaming, I'm just chill. But I have, actually, no, it's fine. I do have the understanding that, you know, it can be fun to have a little lore thing. And so I am literally just an Eldritch Mask. There's more complicated aspects to it that are in progress, because I'm lazy bones, I guess. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like. And so yeah, that emote apparently is designed with more feminine features in mind.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight?
But I do not mind such
hoping
things.
you'd say that. See who's faster. This is my turn. Opening spotted. One more shot. And I offer my computing. All shall mend. Feel the chill. That's one more shot. Awesome. Can we do it again? Your arms have opened my eyes. Power shot. Time for the change. Now see ya. Pew. And one more shot. Yeah. Passion supercharged. Yay.
I'm just using her ult for Ad Clear, which is literally the worst way to use it, but it technically still does more damage than everything else, so it's fine.
One more shot.
But I can fully wipe out all the enemies with it, everything. For some reason, when I hear you enter a fight, I think I entered a fight. That's really funny. I do that all the time.
Subject violations. Let's flip the world. Analyzing. This was cut.
Boom.
One more shot.
Just got hit by 3 billion combos in 2 seconds. Nice. I start looking around confused, trying to figure out where the fake enemy is. That's really funny. I will hydrate. I've hydrated. You also hydrate, gamers. Yes, bet indeed.
Behave, Frosty Bitey.
Half a liter of tea gone. Damn. I guess you like tea. I've heard of milliliters of tea. That's a lot. That'd be a lot for coffee too. Black and green tea. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been a huge tea guy, but maybe I just had bad tea living in the US. I don't know what brands here are good. I've never bought it myself, so I've only ever been offered it, tried it, and disliked it, and then drank it anyway. So I've had I think black tea. I think I've had a green tea. I've had like a breakfast tea, I think is what it was, where it was like it was like a little bit milkier, but I don't like putting a lot of milk in tea or in coffee or anything. In fact, coffee, if it's a good coffee, I'll just drink it black. If it's a nice good coffee. Though sometimes I will say I don't have any who puts milk in tea. Some people do. Why? Why what? I don't think people put milk in like herbal teas though. It's like breakfast teas and stuff like that. Why would anyone do that? Why? Because they like it that way. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a drink to be enjoyed. If they like it with milk in it, then they're gonna put milk in it. It's a black tea only thing? Gotcha. Good point, yeah. But yeah, so I've had a lot of that stuff. Though, I have no superiority with it. In the sense of like I know some people are like, oh, I only drink black coffee. And if you drink your coffee with a little bit of milk in it, then you're a degenerate. And it's like, no. You give me one of those milkshake coffees that's barely even qualifying as coffee and might as well be liquid ice cream that's coffee flavored, I will still enjoy it because it tastes good. If I'm drinking coffee, I usually just drink it black. As long as it's good coffee. If it's not good coffee, then I might add like something to it. I like things that taste bitter. It's fairly common around Europe, I see. Where can one find quill beasts, I wonder? Oh, let me actually check my axe horn stuff. Okay, so axe horn, decent amount of all that.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? And I was hoping you'd say that. See who's faster. My turn. Opening spotted. One more shot.
Your arts have opened my eyes.
Visionary here.
I offer my computing power.
How shall men power shot? He. Pew. Power shot. See who's faster. For the chase.
This crappy manual is very worth it, by the way.
Yay. One more shot. One more shot.
At least from my perspective. Gives like a nice little side objectives to do, and you get like upgraded recipes, and you get some ore barrel too. Not to mention you can farm multiple of them at once, so it's not like I have to sit here and single out each individual thing. Especially with the alluviums around.
List subject violations.
This was cut. Get ice, Endfield.
Holy.
He who suffers today is not among us. Analyzing.
Riding the time for the chain opening spotted. Power shot. Curtain. That's my start gimmick.
The light of Veritas shines upon you.
Feel the chill.
I offer my computing. Veritas be with you.
One more shot.
Fine around Europe.
Get ice. Power shot. He.
I assume that refers more to population than what do you call it? Than like geography. Because at least from what I understand, most of the people who I have heard with, you know, who put milk in tea are like European, but also not a lot of people in the U.S. drink tea to begin with. So. And never heard of it? Well, how many people have you talked to in other countries? Because, like, you can live in Central Europe and still be surrounded by countries that will put milk in tea, potentially. Or there can be high population places you haven't been to that have a lot of European people that put milk in tea, and you've just never been there.
Subject violations.
I'm talking to people from other countries all the time since 2022. Well, of course. Have you asked them if they put milk in tea? Or have you visited those countries and seen them? I'm not doubting that you talk to people from other countries. Like, you know, the internet exists. I imagine most of us talk to a lot of people from other countries. You could never have heard it in like side conversation. It never came up really no and visited just Bulgaria and Slovakia. Gotcha. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's at least from what I know. There are a lot of places in Western Europe that put milk in tea. I don't know too much about the other regions in Europe, just because I haven't interacted as much with people from there. But it's also kind of like the equivalent of, like, for example, I live in Florida. It's a swamp here. You generally are, like, pretty aware and need to prepare properly if you are going to do certain outdoor activities. If you don't, you open yourself up to potential dangers. Other places, a lot of other places in the US and in Europe, this might not be as necessary, or the things you have to do are different, and it might just not come up in normal conversation. So, like, I have no idea what you would need to do to go camping in, for example, the Czech Republic. Or in, like, Finland. I can assume, based on, like, temperature, but there's a lot of things that won't come up in normal conversation that just are there.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Is it just me, or is this one lasting a lot longer than the others? Or maybe it's because I'm doing it manually?
My prayer shall mend.
I'm not 100% sure. So maybe it just feels longer.
Corruption.
One more shot. One more shot.
You are from Florida? Florida equals America. America equals American accent. Your American accent equals invisible. What do you mean? I wonder what I sound like to people from other countries. Now that I think about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I do have an accent. I don't know what the accent would sound like, but... because the thing is I've consumed a lot of, like, just in general content, and I've interacted with a lot of people, because in Florida you get a lot of tourists or like immigrants, and I'm not talking just, like, obviously, you know, plenty of controversy with immigrants from Latin America, from South America in general, but there's also a lot of immigrants from Europe here, and there's a lot of immigrants even from Asia here, because we have a lot of schooling and stuff. So I've talked to all kinds of different people who speak all different kinds of ways. Maybe it's because you're sick, maybe. Especially coastal regions or ports where tea import was common. Northern Germany, parts of Portugal, and some places in France. UK is the heaviest user, of course. Yeah, UK is something I definitely know. They put milk in tea. For sure. Because I'm pretty sure that's where I got the entire concept from. But I just know as well that there are other places that do it. I just don't know how many. In comparison. Holy nerd, hey. You asked and you received an answer. No offense, I see. That that reminds me of that. I can't say it, but that reminds me of a certain joke. Just people in parentheses, IS. Derogatory or non-derogatory, right? That's all I'll put on it.
One more shot. Simmer down. Our little guy here's got some serious skills. What a happy day.
But like, where do you get that knowledge? Probably a 10-minute Google search, maybe. I mean, that, like, I don't have access to it at the moment, but I imagine it doesn't take too long to just look up what places put milk in their tea and read into it a little bit. That way you don't get like just random, you know, articles that mean nothing. Okay, so I believe, yep, there we go. Knowledge.
Your boss is here. Wait.
Let's see Ty Lopez with all the books he has in his garage because of how important knowledge is. Yeah, just dump those on the ground, it's fine. Study food. Not just in a stomach way. Oh, interesting.
This ain't normal.
Do you study gastronomy? Or... because you say not just in a stomach way.
Is not among us. Gotta scare them just like that. That wasn't my turn. Opening spotted.
Or is it just like the concept of food, period?
List subject violations. Keep simmer down. One more that shooting sight. Offer my all shall mend. It's my turn. Opening spotted. Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
Entering core AIC area.
Also worked in gastronomy. Okay. But I'm also involved historically and in a nutritional way. Gotcha.
Hey.
Love to see it.
Hey, your boss is here. We'll end this fight easily. A frigid outpost.
So in other words, check Cactus, you just tried to rank up into a match against someone ranked challenger while you're like, oh yes, let me bring in my my gold rank knowledge. This is what I understand from the region around me. This must be the truth. And this man's like, ah yes, by the way, allow me to show you my 16 degrees in food and work experience. That's just such a funny thought. Let me open my binder real quick. I don't get it. That was probably more of like a MOBA meme, but I was basically saying you accidentally I guess challenged him in his field of expertise. So it's a funny thing. At least to me. I find that funny. I've done it before where I'll be like, hey, you know, what do you think about this thing? And they'll tell me something. And I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. And they're like, well, I've been studying this for 15 years. And it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe you are correct. Maybe you have a decent enough amount of information. Who said it was accidental? Well, I'm gonna assume that you did not stalk this individual. And find out their previous work and or education experience. Here, I've got 2 of these. Let me, the other way? Not at all. Perhaps not at all. 27 days. Holy crap, by the way. This person was level 58 27 days ago and then stopped playing. What the? How? That's insane. It was all a setup. I have paid actors around the globe, true. Yeah, that's wild. Couple? Nice. Alright. Poor guy. I don't know if it was a poor guy. And another one. Well, yeah. I mean, I removed them, but they can always just add me back. If they want that. Most of them are just going to be, like, people I don't know. If it's a viewer I recognize, I'll probably ask them first. If they, like, pop in a lot. If it's not someone I recognize, or if their name is different. Because, you know, my memory's not very good, so if your name is too different, I genuinely won't realize it's you. Then I will usually just remove them. Or to be honest, I mean, it depends. If they really haven't played in, like, weeks, then I'll probably remove them anyway. Especially if it's been almost a month. And then if they want to play again, they can just re-add me when they do. I just want to make sure most of my friends list is active. Because that's the only way you end up with, any proper, like, stuff. I mean, like, look at right now. I've got 5 people online. And within the last day, most of my friends list has been online. Yeah, so, like, within the last day, the majority of my friends list has been on. Like, I scrolled through a good, like, 40-ish people. So I guess technically the majority, but I was thinking, like, in time breaks of, like, oh, 1 day, 1 week, etc. But yeah, most of the people that I have friended, they get on pretty frequently. So we can all add each other's clue exchanges and stuff like that, which when you unlock that, check if you haven't unlocked the max rank Dejong yet. That's really, really good.
Hey.
Fun fact, look at my level, read my next message. Sure, why not? You don't have a message. It would be right here. Started playing exactly 5 days ago? Okay, your progress isn't bad. That's not bad at all. It really starts slowing down once you hit about 55. Up to then, it's going to be pretty quick. Which is very nice for authority level and for doing the campaign. Like, most people for the campaign on this game didn't get stopped at all. As long as you do a little bit of exploration or some side quests. It's fun. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the game, though. I assume you're enjoying the game if you've played it enough to hit level 47 in 5 days. I am level 60, which it doesn't let you go higher, so I am maxed out. What was I doing just now, by the way? Is my brain not working? Oh, I was getting some more of the axe horn. Which I've almost got it maxed out, so there's that. Hollow aggregate, which you get from false wings. Okay. So it's exactly where I think. Yeah, it's exactly where I think. let's go to the Origin Load Spring. There's an energy illuvium right here. It should be quite good. And thank you, Tektora, for the lurk. Let me refund the lurks real quick. Holy requests. Funnily enough, wait. Sirathos, did you... I don't even remember. I just noticed, like, last month you did lose the glasses, and I don't even remember if I took them off or not. I might have just legitimately not even seen it. I'm gonna refund it just in case. Just in case. I have no way to verify that. Here. There you go. Alright, I set a title or whatever it's called, and I also boosted your clues and MFG cabin or growth chamber. I mean, I did, but I couldn't see if you did it or not. Well, it's been refunded, so if you did, then you get double value. Have fun. If I did end up doing it. I don't remember. I feel like I remember seeing it and doing it, but I could have very easily just not. And just not even seen it. Because I do them when I see them, but there's no way for notification. I like money? Yes, everyone should like money. If someone dislikes money, they are suspicious. Be wary of these individuals. And yes, thank you for all of the good little Dijon upgrades, gamer. Here, let me look at what you set for your little note. So I think the notes are fun. You get to see what all the people put. Why touch grass when you can play this? Yes. Indeed. Look closely below need. Yes.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight?
I wish you the gathering data.
Was it my turn? Oi. Yeah. Opening spotted. Our little guy here's got some serious skills.
Let's keep going and finish this.
Right, just got an rip.
One more shot.
Offer my
All shall mend. Was it my turn? Power shot.
The purple app does. The purple app giveth, the purple app taketh away. Lovely.
Power shot. One more shot. One more shot.
Analyzing.
That's my start gimmick.
The light of Veritas shines.
One more shot. Simmer down.
My prayer has ended.
Oh. Somehow.
All shall mend. This was cut. 战术变法，当心讲话，推移。One more, feel the chill.
What are false wings? And are they actually in this area or not? Hello there, Sticks. Hello, Naz. Welcome in. Origin... Wait, what? And let's go. Nez first, and Nez got pixie sticks. Falling. Back from meeting. What did I miss? Just me grinding some stuff. We talked a little bit about tea. Yeah, this is popping in. Any new drop in Rising yet? So they did like not a lot of new content from what I understand. They just dropped another new character, but this character you don't pull on at all still, if that makes sense. Like you can still get enough pulls to guarantee them. Which kind of, I don't know. So there's a good portion of people who are quite a bit worried that the game is pretty much on maintenance mode at the moment, and they don't really know what to do with it. So that's something to keep in mind. As far as I'm aware, whatever new story content they have is not yet released. I quit playing it, that's why I asked. I'm not playing it much either, I just stay in tune with some of the news every so often. So. It's unfortunate. I figured they would have taken it a bit further, but hey, because I mean, it was making money. Ooh, what now? I just got back for character. We're talking about Destiny Rising. Destiny Rising has made some questionable design choices recently, and they're not really putting out new story. So we were, you know, talking a little trash. Like they're doing some positive aspects, but a lot of it turns out to be like negative stuff.
See who's best. Was it my turn? Opening spotted. Yeah. Awesome. Power. Can we do it again?
The currency, the cat's in his chat. What is the pick my exotic thing? Yes, so
All shall mend. My turn. Opening
this that one is for Destiny 2, which basically you can choose an exotic, which is the like fundamental part of my build in the game. Is it for Destiny 2? Yes.
One more shot. Yay. Locked in.
So when I'm playing like trials or something, you can assign it. As long as I'm not doing any like serious challenge stuff that would restrict it, then I don't mind doing it. Getting time to save up. Yeah, I mean, when new Destiny content comes out, I'm totally playing the crap out of it. So, as I do normally. I just hope whatever comes out next is good. It's fun.
Sanitize.
What's your Guardian rank? I forgot what it's called. I don't remember.
We are united.
I think it's called Guardian rank. There, I got Hollow Aggregate. So this is where you get Hollow Aggregate. Cool.
Power shot.
Yeah, I don't really remember what my Guardian rank is.
Who's the wise guy looking for fight? Right.
All I know is I'm one of the very, very few individuals with the Reckoner title.
I offer my computer. Veritas be with you.
That's my start. Give it shot.
Awesome.
It is a title that is no longer able to be acquired, so I never take it off.
One more shot. A frigid output. Offer my Veritas be with you. Feel the chill. Feel fully energized. Floating. Go, Rossi. Our little guy here shows some serious skills. Wow, you can actually do that? We are united beyond the need for words. Right in the top. Was it my turn?
It's kind of funny that the boss spawns in before the last wave of ads on this one. Normally they spawn at the same time. Or the other way around. Okay, so let's see here. So it's only Hollow Aggregate that I need. from here. Which, to be honest, not super... I don't know if fun's the right word, but... It's not something that's really interesting, is it? What other alluviums are there that I can make? Or is it only these? I feel like there's another one in Valley 4, other than the Iridium Science Park, but I could be wrong. Oh no, oh yeah, there is a Power Plateau one. Oh wait, no, I was just doing this one. Yeah, okay, so it's just the Iridium Science Park and the one I'm doing right now. Are sort of ones that are left. And then this one has the Pyromancer, which the Pyromancer does give something I want. Does it have any Vanguard? No. Okay. Yeah, just why not? I'll do a couple more of these and then I will
We'll end this fight easily.
end things off with you all.
Opening spotted. One more shot. Wow, you can actually do that. Shall men
We are united beyond the need for words.
One more shot. One more shot. Phew. Right one more shot. Opening spotted. Feel the chill. One more shot. Finish with the tie.
Logic yields to none.
Cozy up with gravity. Phew. Choo. Simmer down. Tap. Yay. One more shot. Feel the chill. Feel ready. Phew. Let us dance. Yay.
She's spawning right after.
One more shot.
Funny. Alright. Did I get the funny that I wanted? Yeah, I did. Okay, so there's the hollow aggregate. I just got 3 6-star weapons from Arsenal Gambling. Let's go. Nice. Neither of them were the ones I wanted. Unfortunate. Or were the one you wanted. I mean, hey. They might be useful for later characters and stuff. I felt the same way about a lot of ones I got early. Because I got a lot of them. I wanted Eminent Repute. I don't know what that is. Who's that for? Edmund? Oh, okay. Maybe useful, but I already have them. Hey, raising the potential, though, is crazy. Raising the potential makes the etching on it stronger. Like, it makes the stats go up higher, especially for the final skill, which is huge. So, raising the potential on your weapons can be really, really good. Especially in comparison to, like, characters. From what I understand. I could be wrong, or it could be more dependent on the specific character, but that's what it looked like to me. Each individual one, I think, is nothing crazy, but... it can be nice. Okay. Yeah.
Gathering data. Your arts have opened my eyes. Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
Was it my turn? Power shot! Opening spotted!
I offer my computing power.
FYI, I'm also quite the combat expert. Was it my turn?
Damn it.
Riding the time for the chase mode.
If it thinks you left combat, it immediately takes away the combo.
Ready. I pulled it off.
In a Wuling City, right down here at the bottom. There should be a ton of them. There should be a ton of them.
Analyzing.
Opening spotted. That's my start of it.
Has ended.
Hey, all thanks to a brilliant eye for the chase mode. Hey, yeah, gravity field. Ready.
When I said I got 3 6-star weapons, I got 3 6-star weapons in a single gambling. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I think the most I've only gotten is 2. Obviously not that that's like a small amount, but... Oh, you know? Well, that's what you said. I just got 3 6-star weapons from Arsenal gambling, right? I do it at one 10 pull at a time, so I didn't assume that you had just saved a bunch and then decided to spend it today for some reason. I was just like, oh, you pulled the 10 pull and got 3 of them. Sick. Alright. That's just how I go off of it. Too far out of the way. Nope, wrong button. Here's the ones I've got. So I have Artsy. I have Forgeborn Scythe. Delivery guaranteed. Then there's Clannable. I have 2 Clannables. I have Detonation Unit. I have Dreams of Starry Beach. Wedge. 2 Sundered Princes. Oblivion. Oblivion is one of the ones that I think is useless for me right now. Exemplar is another one that I don't think is very useful for me right now. It might work well if I get a physical damage character, because attack percent is nice, physical damage dealt is really nice. So if I end up with a great sword user that does physical damage, this could be really, really good. You won't increase the Clannable's potential, or you want to use it on a future character? I'm not 100% sure. I'm just not actively using Wolfguard a ton right now, so I'm saving it just in case. Because I don't know, for one, I don't know if eventually we'll want multiple teams for things. And it's just, in general, it's a really good weapon. Because it's only main attribute increase. And arts damage dealt, and extra arts damage, you know what I mean? So, there's a lot of these that are pretty good. And then I've got Chivalric Virtues, White Knight Nova, Jet, and Valiant. So, we arrived. But yes, so there's a combination of, I think, something going on outside of my house, and, me doing stuff. Thank you, Brian, for the gift. And I'm going to head out, gamers. Yeah, that's what I said, but I thought you thought it would got multiple across. Gotcha. Also have White Knight Nova, but I don't know where I got it from, because it definitely was not from gambling. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yes, gamers, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys on Saturday. I will watch the Deb stream. Probably I'll watch like the VOD of it with you guys for my first time like reaction to all of it. I won't pre-watch it or anything, don't worry. That'd be way too early for me. Stream ending, yes. But yes, gamers, Everyone have a wonderful day. Which is better, P5? I don't know what's the name, but it's in your Perlica, or Object Arts, which is what your Anto's using now. No idea, honestly.
Over here.
It might be dependent on the character.
Ready to go.
This is definitely Perlica's best weapon, though. But yes. Alright, gamers. Peace out. If you have anything you need from me, I have the Discord. And I'll see you guys next time.